All right, ready? It's the roll up, it's the vibes. Another beautiful day in the Sunshine State, man. Kush is big with my guys, ready to toss some ball, man. How y'all feeling?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. And in
Yeah, the
recovery
snot,
mode,
yeah, the snotty nose for like 2 weeks, bro.
because I went for the sinus infection, but the antibiotics wasn't doing me no good. I had to get
Mm.
on some other shit. My shit was getting worse, not better. So yeah,
You want to go see Dr. Fauci?
Fauci won't take my calls, man. I keep calling him on his bullshit, man.
Right.
One day no mask, next day two. Man, you ain't keeping that shit at 100, man. You ain't being sturdy on your stances, so you know. But yeah, I'm getting on the better side of it now.
That's what's up.
So you know, been better, been worse, but shit, we here. Let's do this damn thing.
Yeah, you about to have your flu game, man. You was a little iffy. We didn't know if we was getting measy today, but I'm glad you made it, my guy.
Measy flaked out on me, man. Thanks again, Measy.
Yeah, he's scared of the big stage, man. After that spring game, I would have sat out too, man. CJ, how you doing, cuz?
Nah, then you said Measy be tuning in live, so we gotta. If you tune in live, we're gonna call you out.
He probably is.
Yeah, we gonna find out, bro. Yeah, man. I'm feeling good, man. Pretty good Easter. All is well, dog. All is well. What y'all boys got into this weekend?
Man, I had some plans. I want to spend a whole lot of time with the kids. The kids wanting to relax. They got a 3-day weekend, so
And that's another thing. I ain't even know since when did they start getting the motherfuckers Good Friday though. Good Friday off. We ain't never had that.
no, I didn't get Good Friday, but that's been a thing since my kids been in school. They've been getting Good Friday. We just telling our age a little bit.
Gotcha. Yeah, it surprised me, man.
Shit, he 10 years younger than you.
Well, I know for a fact. Like I said, I'm younger. We definitely had that type of vibe, and the kids may have did it last year. I probably just can't remember, but once they told me there's no school, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's been a thing for a little bit. I think my little sister used to get it as well, man.
And they get so many days out now, it's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. But I ain't get into too much, man. I want to hang out, but my kids, when they get like long weekends, they like to spend time at one of the grandparents. So they end up hanging out with my parents this weekend. So, bro, I was just working, caught up on a little TV, and didn't really get into the playoff basketball like I wanted to. I caught the fight.
I didn't even watch the fight myself.
Oh man, it was a good one. That was a good one. We got Tank fighting Memorial Day weekend. I'm getting ready for that one. That's gonna be a good one as well. I'm not about to try to pronounce his name. It's too early in the show. I had a couple shots of Hennessy.
Oh shit!
I don't want no problems.
Sound like you do.
But the hype up for that fight is crazy. Like they talking real greasy to each other, real disrespectful.
Yeah, they got me interested just from the talk or the tail of the tape when they was face to face. The boys were talking that talk. I think G was trying to punk him a little bit, man. My buddy want to go on. We go see how it go.
I had a whole lot of gangster talk, dog. Man, I'm with it, man. Errol Spence did what he had to do this past weekend, though. He looked like he 100%. Like before the car accident, he was the baddest man walking, in my opinion. Post accident, the last fight he had was a little suspect, but he looked like he was with the shits this past fight. That was the highlight of my weekend, just watching the fight and just vibing, bro. I ain't getting into a whole lot.
Man, I'm tired of damn eggs, man. I know that for a fact.
I seen you out there, man.
Dog. So we had 2 Easter egg hunts. Well, one was like a neighborhood hunt thing, kind of like how we did for Halloween. I remember I mentioned on the show a while ago. We did like the little, neighborhood trick or treat Halloween thing. They did the same thing for Easter.
Vibes good in your neighborhood, bro. Y'all ain't beefing at all, huh?
No beef at all, bro. This shit like the fucking TV show, man.
But everybody beefing with the HOA managers around here, so it's like a little static, man. It's shit like Bloods and Crips in my neighborhood, bro.
Hey, we need a TV show about that though, man. Cause that'd be real life.
It's gonna be awkward, bro. You pull up, bro, like you just find me $5,000 for some randomness. But how was the Easter egg hunt with the neighborhood, bro?
Well, yeah, so it was pretty cool. Had everybody participating. Just had eggs around each yard. So man, the kids brought so many damn eggs home, and then we had our own like family Easter egg hunt. Like them and their cousins around their age, and that type of deal. The family get together. Right. We had that also on Sunday. So I'm tired of all these damn eggs, man. These bitches about going in the trash right now, man.
So what is the vibes for Easter for y'all? I know when I was a kid, we didn't get gifts, but these kids, like my mom went and bought the kids gift cards, gave them some cash.
That's what
I
I
was
was
like,
just
what
about
the
to
hell?
ask.
This energy.
I used to get baskets growing up.
The basket, yeah.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Basket
Bullshit plastic basket.
color
with
books and
candy.
bullshit you don't want. Yeah, for sure.
The hard plastic football.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
Who plays with this football, bro?
Best thing I got on Easter was an outfit.
And it'd be the double color football, blue and green. One side be blue, the other side be green.
Mom gonna get you a fire ass short set. You know, she's gonna put you in the game with a fit. You know, church
Shorts
fit
with
for
the
the church service, and then an after
he-
fit too. You can get 2 fits.
I know that's what was crazy when LeBron was walking in with his fit like that, and everybody was clowning. I'm like, man, that used to be the thing back in the day. Y'all young boys don't know nothing, man.
Short set.
Yeah, when he had, LeBron came in with the short set and the little man purse on him and all. I said, man, I used to rock that every Easter. Every Easter.
Now these kids getting gifts for my kids, they don't try to get no. We keeping the OG. Y'all getting this basket and that's it.
I ain't buying no damn gifts. I ain't buying no basket. I ain't buying a damn thing. CJ.
Right.
You hit him with that paganism talk.
Yeah, bro.
Save some money.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I'm tell you something, man.
You got to pick and choose.
You either a Bible study or a history lesson. Which one you want, boy? Them your gifts.
Yeah, that's what I got for you, man.
What you got?
I remember working at Target. People was coming up doing that when I worked there, man. They'd be like, we're gonna be busy because it's Easter, and I worked electronics, and I'm like, for what? Fuck, what they gonna get? I ain't gotta worry about nothing. Nah, they was back there. Digital cameras and video game.
Now they have to see. Well, no, cameras I can understand.
Man, they was getting video games, video game consoles, gifts like Christmas, like real live gifts.
I think I should have got a basket, man. It's 420. That's the most important holiday right now. I should have. I was so surprised. I walked into a True Leave on accident. Wasn't really looking for no deals.
I heard they're going crazy.
50% off, bro. Like, this is nuts.
Yeah, I heard it's going crazy.
I'm about to blow my whole allotment in this bitch, man.
the streets don't never have them kind of deals.
No, man. Right. The plug ain't shit, man. Plug ain't never looked out for me.
50% off.
Birthdays, no nothing.
He higher on them days, CJ.
Right.
That's when he was like, man, meet me at my auntie barbecue. And
right. That's when he's hard to get. That's when he's harder to get in touch with. Also,
yeah.
Are the streets acting a little better now though with the comp out there?
Because
I know the streets,
man. The price is
higher. Still telling them old lies, man. I'm on the way. 48 minutes later, I'm on the way. They still on that.
No more, man. You got to have premium Uber type service these days to keep a marijuana customer because you go get your card, bro. So I know some people that's still doing their thing, and it's premium service, man. You order.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Your menu every week. Yeah.
They on they tighten up. Now, see that makes sense because I'm like, listen, brother, I ain't gonna sit here and deal with these problems.
That price ain't gonna change though.
Nah, but you got to give me something I can't get. Like if the quality is less than the medicinal here, then I'm just gonna get the medicinal here. But if you got some LA stuff that Florida can't touch, then yeah, man, I'm gonna have to holler at the entrepreneur marijuana guy every now and then. Shout out to the 420 people, man.
Right, most definitely.
No doubt.
We gotta get into some Big Three talk, man. We had our spring games, been quite the week. The Roll Up Network is brought to you by the great folks at Graham Co. We gotta start doing this ad read at the top. Shout out to my man David, man, all the support we're getting from the folks over there. Be sure to visit thegrahamco.com. Use coupon code ROLLUP25 for 25% off all edibles, wake and bake coffee, pre-rolls. On the edibles, they got several flavors: blue raspberry. I'm sorry, watermelon. CJ, we supposed to link up, dog. And you forgot it. Fruit punch. Yeah.
No, we never did because we got to the damn bar and started drinking. I should have grabbed him right then and there when you mentioned it.
Right.
Started drinking and got sidetracked. But they did send me a package, man. Shout out to Dave. Got the package in the mail with the new flavors. So yeah, they're definitely good. Nice. It's blue raspberry, like I said, watermelon.
I thought that came from the Delta 8 ferry. I was like, what's this silver?
That thing was looking real nice in the package, wasn't it?
I said, what is this? Oh, it's like Christmas.
They got it sealed too because the way the package look, you would think it's some marijuana. So I'm glad they got it sealed proof, man. I like it the way they send it, so it feels safe. Doesn't feel like the plug send you something from Denver or LA or nothing wild. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out for that.
Get that notification in the mailbox.
Right.
I go to the thing, the feds waiting on me.
Yeah.
This you, Mr. Bing? Hell no.
We got your package. Come pick it up. Nah.
I don't take packages, sir. I come pause you as soon as you say that.
Right.
I have a strict leave it at my door policy.
No doubt.
So shout out to the great folks at Graham Cove. Be sure to follow them on Twitter, IG, everywhere you can. Let's get into some spring football talk. Larry Young, we had our game. CJ had his last week. You want to begin with yours? Where you at with it? I had my game first. I can go first. Let me go first. I got you, bro.
We might Jaden Styles it. Go ahead. Let's
we can go back. We just have a discussion about the spring games. How about that?
Yeah. I ain't writing no hard notes on it, but I got a lot of mental.
Yeah, me neither. I did about 2 spaces. Steve Miguel. I should have this shit kind of figured out by now. Overall, I like what I saw spring. I do got some positions of concern that I want to address. As soon as we find out who's hitting the portal out there, everybody's spring games conclude. But overall, I like the way AR looked. Thought he was sharp. I like the way he handled the offense. He looked like he was in command and in control, understood the playbook. I like what Billy called. We were missing some tight ends, so we couldn't do a whole lot of 12 personnel. But I like how they adjusted to the personnel that they did have, because that's important. Having guys like McElwain in the past that couldn't adjust. They were good play callers, but they couldn't adjust to the talent that they had. And sometimes when you can't do that, it's a longer switch. You know what I'm saying? As far as like to switch to success. Longer roster.
Yeah.
Right. If you can't get guys that's currently on the roster to adjust, or you to adjust to the guys on your roster. But I like what I saw from a defensive standpoint. Defensive tackle depth is going to be an issue. We had a transfer that was visiting from Maryland. I feel good where we're at in his recruitment, but just watching the game, we have some talented starters, but there's not a lot behind them. I like the way Jalen Lee looked. Gravon Dexter is everything is advertised, but after him, Desmond Watson is good in spurts because he's just a big guy. Need to get in shape. Safety position, the young boys. I'm gonna go level wise. Linebacker. It's gonna be fierce competition on who starts at that other position besides Ventrell. Bernie, who's looked terrible in the past, I think he led the team in tackles. Looked like he knew what he was doing. I'm not big on just leading the team in tackles, because where did you tackle him at, and all that shit matters as well. So I do like the way DeJuan Black looked awesome at linebacker. Also, Derek Wingo looked very good. Those guys were already very athletic guys, but they were just playing different positions since they've been at the University of Florida. So getting them to dial in at one spot. They all look impressive Saturday. McMillan at the safety position looked great. I think he's going to challenge one of those guys for starters. May not be Trey Dean. Trey Dean's just an older guy that they're going to have. He's going to get a lot of snaps. Hope he can get his leadership together, but he'll get a lot of snaps. But I think Torrance needs to get his shit together and be on point. I think he had a solid spring game, but McMillan's a guy that's coming down here smacking shit, and we haven't had that in a good little minute. Real good tackler, form tackler. He ain't just coming and trying to just explode and blow shit up. He wraps up, get guys to the ground. I just like his activity. He runs that alley with violence, bro. So I like him to challenge Torrance, man. I like by mid-season, I think he'll be getting some playing time there. I talked about Jalen Kimber as well, and that he was in the medical tent a lot this spring. It just seems that the staff is spending a lot of time and a lot of energy on injuries, and they're not going to waste any opportunity. We're trying to get guys healthy. So he played a great spring game, looked real good. He looked like a solid number 2 on the side of Marshall. If he's healthy, and I hope he put on some weight this offseason because he's still on the slender side, but he looked like a solid number 2 on the side of Jason Marshall. So that was very promising to see that.
How did Marshall look this spring?
He looks the best, one of the most talented guys on the team, from a talent standpoint.
Okay, it's interesting to see how he, develop and kind of take over that role as CB1. So
there's just so much talent, bro. Just the work ethic is crazy. I don't expect anything. I started hearing more, and I really got to go back and watch my man Corey Collier. I heard a lot of good stuff about him towards the end. It's gonna be some competition at that safety. I don't think that safety position on the other side of Dean is locked down at all. I think Corey Collier could make a push as well. What's up, Larry?
Oh, and I was just gonna ask you real quick. Did y'all do anything like kind of weird as far as the format went? because I didn't get to watch your game. I turned on Florida State's, and they was doing special teams drills.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they had going on.
I had to turn that shit off, man. This is the goofy shit I'll be talking about.
What are you talking about, CJ? I ain't seen.
Okay, yeah. So
it was kind of weird.
No, at one
like
point,
situational ball or something.
No, we start. Well, they opened it up with goal line, like just straight up goal line drill.
Y'all start the game with goal line.
It was like it wasn't the actual game, like you said. It was just a practice format, so to speak, from what I saw. And then at the end of the game, the tail end of the game, after the actual scrimmage, so to speak, they were doing special team drill, like kickoff and kick return drills. Blocking, sharing blocks, trying to get to the run. It was weird to watch, especially from a fan perspective. Our shit wasn't fan friendly at all, and they charged people $10 for them damn tickets too. So that was whack.
Why you think they did that from trying to hide shit or like as far as
hide it? I think there was definitely vanilla in the play calling, but also just trying to get the actual full practice in and get what they typically do for practice in certain situations. But if you have a spring game, I think especially when you have fans out, you have TV out, you want to put a good product out, so to speak, something that'll keep the attention going and bring some excitement. So, and you can dial up, quick scores. How can I put this? Quick scores, just entertaining football, so to speak, just to give fans a glimpse, something to be excited for. But we really didn't do that. Our shit was just really just like a straight practice situation.
Mike out here trolling. Got them boys doing little M-Bison spins on pissy mattresses. Just goofing off, man. Just goofing off, man. Y'all
I will say in the spring game, they weren't actually bullshit. They was doing actual football and shit. But like, if you don't really know that type of stuff, you wouldn't really understand. You like just a casual fan, you're like, what the fuck are these dudes doing right now?
Yeah. I was just curious, because I didn't get a chance to get to watch either one of y'all.
That RPO gonna be a motherfucker, bro. I don't care what nobody say. That's gonna be a fucking problem for teams, dog. Linger's gonna be shot to Linger. He the few carries he did, he looked good, pulled up and hand me. So like I said, this staff is very, very attention to detail with injuries. They're gonna sit guys and rest them, especially in situations like this where there's no need to push them. But I do want to see more Linger. But that RPO is gonna be wild. It's gonna be a wild situation to be able to have to stop AR, and how accurate he looked in this game was better than I thought he would be. Shout out to Denny. Denny was giving us some gems and telling us things he was working on and he was looking better at. But it coming to fruition a little bit. If he fixed that glitch in his run, which it looked like he didn't have that funny little glitch, it looked like in his stride when he was running this past week. So if he fixed that glitch and he stays healthy, stays on the field, man, I don't know. I was saying last week that I hope he's just good enough to come back another year, but it's going to be hard for that to happen, man. He's just a special talent.
Yeah, remember Denny said he was talking to like a track guy. Am I right?
Right. Yeah, the first part we had in the fall,
first time,
run, because he equated that to a lot of the injuries he had too. Just when he showed the track guy the film, he said he was going to have a lot of hamstring injuries.
Right.
So that's a good thing that I guess
we got into that a little bit.
That's dope.
Just the sports science that we have now, is so advanced. That's cool. I hope, because that was my only concern for him personally. I mean,
I just go back to the beginning of spring where I didn't even expect him to even be playing spring. I was thinking he's going to be nursing and rehabbing some of spring from whatever surgery he had. So to hear that he was 100% ready to go spring day one, I was expecting to see Emery and kind of envision what AR would look like in that offense. So just ahead of the curve from my outlook in January to where we at now. He still got room to grow playbook wise. I know every program kept it very vanilla as far as what they were calling. But I do like the style of the way they were bootlegging, the way they was keeping the defense unbalanced. Also, I know the defense didn't do a lot of things that Tony wanted to do as far as blitzing and stuff. So they kept it vanilla. There's a lot of vanilla going on. But from functionality standpoint, we look competent. Play calling look good. I see where we need to make some improvements at on the roster, talent wise. They definitely got to go make some acquisitions, man. We'll see who hit the portal. Wide receiver isn't as bad as people thought it was. Wide receiver actually they played good Thursday. We do need some playmakers to take the roof off some shit. lack of speed is a thing, but not a lack of size. Whitmore out of the slot look good. He's another guy that's just a health thing, but he's a playmaker in the slot position. He can go up and get stuff, go and get the ball, but doesn't have a lot of top end speed or a lot of wiggle. Coach's son,
that type of guy, yeah,
high motor. Chris Dorn vibes, you know, bro. We
First
got
one,
Travis McGriff,
Jim Rat.
We keep a raw white boy, dog.
Last one out.
Right. Yeah. So shout out to him, man.
Sneaky fast.
Reynolds looked good. Dejon Reynolds looked good out of the slot. Justin Short is going to be our leading wide receiver. I thought he was productive last year. Need to get better hands, but a big body guy that can make some shit happen. I thought Jack Miller as well. I don't want him to ever start for me, but he's a solid backup that may, if AR loses helmet, come in and spell him. But
that's all I want. Well, that's all I want from an FSU perspective is someone to come in and just keep the offense moving, flowing at a steady pace, and don't let it fall completely off the rails. So Jack, I mean, that's pretty much what you probably get.
I think if Jack got to do this shit every week, it can fall off the rails, CJ.
Yeah,
if he coming in to spell for a little bit, I think he'll be okay. As we've seen Emory do in the past. Emory came in, people don't even remember that, but Emory came in and spelled Trask a few times and had some very successful drives. But when he got the keys to himself, that shit went as beautiful, man. But yeah, I think my wide receiver room is better than what we thought. I still see. Shout out to Del Rio, Carlos Del Rio, backup quarterback. He was falling third on the depth chart there. He hit the transfer portal. That wasn't that surprising. I think we still may get another one, to be honest with you. That's a room that just may flip completely upside down. I think Del Rio, where he's at in his career, it was smart for him to enter the portal. I think he could play. He'll transfer. He has some great options. I don't think it'll be no SEC, but I think he'll get some ACC. Some programs like that. We'll see what's up. But that's an exit out of the program. Larry, I don't want to jump all the way into my recruiting. You want to start talking about some of the spring game before I get to my recruiting stuff?
Yeah, because it ain't much outside of our spring game period this week.
What you thought about did y'all watch my spring game?
No, I haven't had a chance yet. No.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to start Florida State. And like I said, that just put like a bad taste in my mouth, pause, and I was like, I just can't watch nobody else.
All that circus stuff they had going on.
Yeah.
Boy, started off with a goddamn Oklahoma drill.
I paid $10 for this shit.
Why they playing Bull in the Rain, man? What's going on here?
Hey, get my money back, man. I at least get $7 back, man. They out here bullshitting and goofing off, man. All in all, excuse me.
Hell, you talking about 10? We almost talking about the $10 shit. Imagine me when you had the whole damn crew with you. that shit was easy. $100, buy 50 to 60 on tickets. Motherfuckers want to eat when they get inside.
Yeah, buddy. Shit, quick.
Right.
You go out there, they playing fish. You go out there, they playing goddamn.
Should have put that damn Guthrie's in my pocket.
That's a wild concept. Food in the pocket into
right.
Boy, like doing tackling drills and shit, man. I paid my good money for this shit.
What?
But all in all, I enjoyed we did a real basic format, offense versus defense. We won.
Y'all won?
Yeah, man. You know how it go. Man. Yeah, man. Got to start somewhere. I guess I'll start with offense. From the quarterback position, went out there. Of course, Van Dyke was starting. Garcia did get some reps with the ones as well. They both look okay. Tyler was a little errant with a couple of throws early on, kind of settled in, and ended up looking better down the stretch. The first half they played just like 15 minutes, regular quarters and everything, and they just kept, like I said, it was just ones, twos like that, and then they swapped out the QBs. But so all in all, QB room looked good. Nothing spectacular, but pretty smooth. Running wise, we really only had Henry Parrish and Thad Franklin, the scholarship guys that were available. Some of the fans are going crazy about number 46.
Man, watch out. Relax.
Man,
No,
I was
chill.
like, don't do this, man. Just want to watch spring games.
Chill.
I'm not even. I'm just saying, this is
I'm talking to the fans. They need to chill.
Yeah. I know. I'm just saying, it's like this is why I can't be watching this shit, man. Because
I'm gonna tell you what I did like from the Miami running back room. It ain't the same explosion I'm used to seeing growing up. Like it ain't the same type of explosion coming out of the backfield. Who y'all had missing again?
Well, Rooster was out, and
and
Don Chaney
guys.
Yeah.
So Rooster definitely got it. I thought Parrish had some nice bursts. Part of it,
it's okay. I think he's decent, but it ain't that shit ain't shooting out of the cannon like that, man. That Rooster shit be shooting out of the cannon.
Yeah, well, Rooster accelerates super fast. It's his thing, man. He just pick it up real fast. So you did watch our game?
Yeah.
Oh,
I caught it right before I just got on the podcast. I was trying to catch Florida State. I just couldn't find it on YouTube.
I was.
They probably was making videos like, man, this funky ass format, man. I ain't got time for this shit.
Yeah, I was like, cuz that's why I had to wait until it was on YouTube, because the day of, it's like with the ACC network, and we ain't got that around here. Or you got you gotta get like
we just got that shit. I mean, we was complaining about it earlier. We just got that shit right around basketball season around here. So, damn, shout at that. We was able to watch it, but bro, that shit, the ACC network being like hell to get.
I ain't never had a reason to get it, thank God.
I don't be feeling like that either. I be like, I just watch it on YouTube.
Until that season come, man, and that's when it be.
I know, but I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I say that shit ahead of time, but it ain't gonna happen.
Man,
like when
I'm
we
trying
play
to.
BC, like that's
I
right
had
the ACC.
Had a watch party at a few years ago at a cigar bar. That's when the ACC network first dropped. And that shit, we couldn't find that shit on no TV, bro. Like I was like, bro, this is nuts. We trying to buy it and everything. It was just like, nah, it just ain't no way.
Can't be done. Yep.
Like,
bro,
they got to buy it.
I had a whole watch party for this.
You don't want it. You don't want it until you want it.
Right. Until you need
it. I don't never want it.
To be in that situation.
I'm about to say, but I never really want it, because usually the games that's on there are like our lower tier games. So it's like, I'm gonna watch it, but
all them shit's low tier. You should want to see them all.
I see what you did though.
Yeah, my bad, man.
I don't know. It's good.
Low
but back to the game. I did like what I saw at Thad Franklin a lot. Always falling forward. They had his weight. I don't think he that big, but they had him listed at like 245. I was like, I don't know about them numbers. He do look big, but he looks like he's gonna be a guy that calls out a role. I think 6'2", I believe 6'1", 6'2".
6'2", 245 is a big motherfucker.
He big. I mean, he looked big. I seen him step on the
that's big as hell.
He looked big as shit to me.
To be running the ball down here, let me go check, man.
Yeah,
I know y'all lie about you. Y'all had Gary King like 6 foot.
Well, that's what I'm about to say.
Came in 5'5".
5'5" in the streets.
I remember
that's
saying
the widest measurement ever, bro.
And that's the one thing I kind of can't take back. I did slander him early on, but he really do look like he about to throw his polar arm out trying to chuck that ball down the field. Man.
Yeah, it's put a lot of effort into it.
But that boy got to do a little crow hop with it.
Get it up shot
there.
put throw.
Yeah. But I mean, Thad looked the part. I think he's gonna be a good short yardage back. O-line, we're still missing a few pieces that'll more than likely be starters. But I did like I like how we were just running more stuff, like off edge, some off tackle stuff, but the holes were seeming to be opening up a lot better than they did last year. I mean, we just couldn't get anything, any creases. Pass blocking was good, but it was hard for a running back to get a crease out there.
Mario like to run, bro. Y'all better figure that shit out.
I like to run too. Ain't nothing wrong with running.
No. My coach like to run too. I'm not saying anything wrong with running. I'm just saying if you can't run, you're gonna have a problem. Both of our coaches.
I agree.
I told you.
If we can't run the ball, we got a fucking problem.
I told you
a real problem, because this shit is not sexy. Dan Mullen could pitch that bitch around the yard and do some passing concepts, but this staff and this offense isn't built to do that type of shit. So we got to be able to run. What's up, C?
No, I was about to say. Remember, I told the Miami game last year. I said, I wanted y'all to run. I don't want y'all passing the ball. If y'all toss it around, it's going to give us a little bit of issues. But if y'all run it, yeah. So if you like to run it, man, definitely got to.
You did call that out. And I knew, I was like, ain't the bread and butter. It's just pass blocking hadn't been much of an issue at all.
Right.
All in all, I thought the lineup that they had first team, they just looked pretty solid all together. But I know it'll be a few more pieces shuffled in. We just working Rivers back in. He was working second team left tackle. So he's out there getting some snaps, getting back in shape. He played guard for us before he got injured last year. And he's a guy that some feel like could end up outside. So it's good to see him get those reps there. That's encouraging. I think he probably will jump back in and guard for this season. And then we got a couple of other guys that have been dinged up a little bit. But what I saw in general, I liked up front. Wide outs. I'll say this about it because I heard like, oh, it's the drops. I was like, all right. So I watched the game. Quick recall. Now, keep in mind, I did just watch it like a couple hours ago, like 2 hours ago. I wasn't like jotting down. Yeah, because Measy was supposed to take care of the show for me. So I wasn't really preparing to do the show till today. Because even if I wasn't sick, I had a prior engagement thing. So I've been asked about
for
that.
sure.
But what I saw was not bad wide receiver play. Just nobody that really looks like they can step up to be that one. Because the drops, I remember seeing that was just like pure hand drops. I think maybe 2. And some of the other quote unquote drops were hard to catch plays, but you got to get a guy that can make the play. So there were opportunities like where Keyshawn Smith, you had one, Tyler kind of dropped it in the basket between 2 defenders. Tough catch, but we need a guy to be able to make those kind of catches. Everything else, like the stuff that I thought they should have caught, like I said, I think maybe 2 drops I remember, just to, hit them in the hands, coming across type deal. Those kind of plays I didn't see a lot of. But
how did Frank look?
Frank
Lasson.
Like mid.
Lasson, he didn't get a lot of play. Yeah.
I told you, man. I told you.
When he was coming on,
I guess it's spring too, man. So, but I don't know, man.
No, but it's a lack of explosion at our wide receiver position. That's why I didn't get with Miami fan. I be keeping it in the buck, bro. I ain't got time to be bullshitting with y'all no more, bro. Like, I didn't know why y'all was laughing at our wide receiver room, and I said that, like, I don't think you guys' room is special at all, and I think our room may be even better, which ain't saying much. Both rooms lack explosive players that we're used to seeing in the big 3. They're usually always one on all of our roster that could just fuck some shit up. And I can name every era. Well, even when Champ was there, you're gonna have either D-Rob, Antonio Callaway, somebody that's special at the spot, and we just don't have that right now in none of the big 3, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, think about it.
Rambo for us last year in his 1 year, I mean, he did rack up a lot of yards.
He
was stretching the field. Yeah, we don't have a guy this year.
And even going back to our game, we held Rambo in check for the most part, and everything else kind of went to shit. Then Rambo got loose on a couple plays and did what he had to do. Do you think that'll? We know TVD is coming in with a lot of hype. You think
well, I'm gonna be real with y'all. That had a real moment. I just had like epiphany. I hate watching football with top end speed at wide receiver. That's stressful shit to watch. It's just like in your mind, you don't like.
Oh, the opposing team.
No, on my team, if I ain't got an explosive wide receiver, if I'm going into the season, that stresses me out. Like I'm not gonna enjoy the game that much.
I'm used to that shit.
I'm used to that as a Florida fan. Traditionally, like that's what I'm used to seeing. That bitch thrown around the yard, a lot of explosive plays. So that's something that I really want to see. I know we're gonna get it in the passing game, and I know when the pocket break down, AR gonna do some things to get some explosive plays in the passing game. But we lacking some top end speed that I hope we find in the portal.
Yeah, I mean, we had Jeff Thomas was that guy that I had a lot of potential a few years ago.
No, he was trill. He just couldn't keep his mind right.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of potential. He playing in that fan control league now. I just saw that.
I can control it.
Yeah, like I guess you vote or something on what play calls. You didn't see T.O. caught a touchdown the other day, 48 years old.
Oh my goodness, for real?
Yeah.
I need to cut that shit out, dog.
And that's the thing about T.O., bro. T.O. got good enough damn money. Like, bro, it was cute for the last 7 years ago, but goddamn, bro, it's been how long?
This shit cringeworthy now, bro. Like,
it's going about 10 years.
I understand you in shape and shit,
bro. Let me Google this shit. When was Terrell Owens? Yeah, brother, please. Brother, Terrell Owens last year.
Why you use a brother there, man?
Yeah.
It's so easy to use the other one in that situation.
That's so easy.
But so I saw him on there. But yeah,
hold on, real quick. I'm looking this shit up right now, though.
Yeah. Let's finish this conversation.
We are lacking.
2010 was his last year actually playing, bro.
Yeah, he still be asking for roster spots and shit.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, dog.
All right. So. Yeah, we don't have that Rambo this year that I can see. I think we got some great possession guys, but yeah, I don't know who's that combo guy. I don't think Brinson's got that top end like that. I think he's another, but I do think some of the ones that like Keyshawn's not coming down with. I think you might see Brinson actually bring the ball down. I think he gets
hands is another issue. Lack of speed is one thing, and then hands is another issue.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a lack of damn speed.
Right? You got.
You gotta come down with some
slow ass do catch, man.
Yeah. When it hits you,
one hit your slow ass hands, man. Put them in, bro.
Yeah. Yes, you are. So I'm a little. It'll be interesting to see how Gattis calls it. I think we will see a lot of 12 formation. We did have who was out? Will Mallory. So Will Mallory was out. We did play the younger guys though. Look like we got Crow here. Huh?
Yeah, for sure. So we'll transition back into Big Three talk.
Let's get him on in here.
What's happening?
Crow, welcome back, man. We ain't gotta do no formal intro,
listen,
man.
Bro,
You're a friend of the show now, man.
I be forgetting y'all ain't on the damn same time as me, man. I'll be like 5:30 my damn time, man.
Yeah. You're in Texas.
Oh yeah, that's my fault. I should have put Eastern time in that, man. That's on me. I forgot you in Texas with it.
What's good?
Not much, man. We had to finish this conversation, man. The vibes was too great last time, man. The people want to hear some more. Hey,
Crow, real quick, turn your phone sideways. We about they gonna take a picture for our YouTube channel at the website. Just for a picture, real quick.
Right, yeah.
There you go. Yeah. There you go.
Booyah!
There.
Already. Whenever you good, Harlan.
You can just leave.
All right, good. Yeah, we good. All right, bet. Yeah, so yeah, go ahead. So finish what you were saying.
Yeah, man. The conversation, the vibes was great. Last show, man, we didn't get to finish the conversation. We all had more like talking points and things we want to talk about, man. But welcome back, man.
Hey, I'm glad to be back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it was really dope. The damn conversation was amazing.
Conversation was good, man. Man, that's the thing about it, man. We can talk football, we can talk about anything, man. And be, as long as you're comfortable with it, shit, I don't care.
Right. Real quick, before we
you one of my favorite knows.
Right.
I'm an open book. I don't sugarcoat nothing.
I want to ask you this, man. I'm a DB fan before. Like Deion, my favorite. I'm a Gator fan, right? But Deion, my favorite athlete all time because I'm just a DB at heart, bro. So as a DB fan, I always followed your career. I always wondered, like after when you did the whole the names thing with your kids and all that stuff, like what was your outlook? Because you never turned down media. You still was down with the shits. So what's your relationship and your mindset when dealing with media? With how nasty they could be?
Man, honestly, bro, like with media, you just got to give them what you want to tell them at the end of the day. Like when you dealing with me, like everybody realize, like for me, like I don't give a damn what people got to say about me. I don't care what people's opinions are about me. Like none of that. Like that's never been me. I've never been to one to fall into that whole thing of, man, I'm this type of person because this is what everybody is saying. I'm always gonna be me. I'm always gonna speak my mind. I'm always gonna be truthful. Like that's just always been me with the media, and that's the reason why the media keep talking to me. No matter how
Right.
you look at it, they know they're gonna get one little punchline. They're gonna get some out of it, and it's gonna be something where they can write about. But I'm always gonna be truthful to myself and who I am, and that's always been me. So it's not a problem about just dealing with the media. It's just like you give the media what they want, what you want to tell them. Like, don't let them dictate what they want to hear. You tell it how it is, and you basically control the whole narrative of the story and how it's supposed to be.
That's real.
That's real. Appreciate them gems. What was your like? Let's get back. Let's get to some NFL talk. Let's get
Yeah.
into
So
like the
when we left
NFL
off, we
playing
was talking about
days. We
that
talking
big
about Peyton.
game. Yeah, we was talking about that
We
big
talking
game.
about Peyton.
Yeah. So finish that story off.
Which one?
The 3 interception game.
My first career start?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's like I say, first. What is it? Third? I think I said third play of the game, man. I think that's when I got my first pass interference call. After that, it was calm. Like the whole thing about going to that game, bro. I was like I told y'all before on the show earlier last week, bro. I was nervous as hell going to that game. I'm playing against Peyton Manning,
Right.
and it's just a point of like you hear the stories of you got to play this type of way, you got to make everything look the same, you got to do this, you got to do that. So it's just like, well, damn, I got to be a robot in the game. So it's just like I say, man, I think I got thrown at 12 times that game. I think I got thrown and didn't give up not one catch that game. I had one pass interference. That's like the third or fourth play of the game, but I don't think I gave up a catch that game at all.
So and growing up, especially during your era in the AFC, it was literally at that point in time, it was really 3 teams. It was the Chargers, it was the Patriots, and it was the Colts. So playing against Peyton Manning and just going into that, I know you're a film junkie yourself. How was preparing for him and just seeing how different he is versus other quarterbacks?
I say this all the time, man. I never prepare for the quarterback. I'm not covering the quarterback. So like it was always never really about him. It was just about, okay, how can I knock timing off or be in the right spot at the right time? Because everything that Peyton did, he did on timing. And we knew that the guys that we had up front from Sean Merriman, Sean Phillips, Luis Castillo, Jamal Williams, Jock Caesar, and all these guys, you know, when you got all these guys that can actually rush the passer, if you get the quarterback off your spot, what happens? He becomes average to below average quarterback. That's how I feel. They're not accurate when you get them off the spot. So, like, we did that a lot with the guys that we had, man, and that was the biggest thing that going into the game that we knew that we could do, because before I was there, you know, Chargers had success against Peyton Manning. You know, they beat him in 2005 in Indy. It was just something about our team and what we did defensively that gave Peyton a lot of problems.
So, Crow, you caught 3 interceptions that year, and that kind of just took off the season for you, man. You 10 interceptions, this all-pro season. So how was that like, man, just having double digits? I think, I want to say 11, 12, really, you kind of play off in the Pro Bowl, if I'm not mistaken, right?
14.
Damn, that's crazy. 14 in one damn season. We told all that, man. So how was that like, just having, because that was the first double-digit interception year we had in a long time. And I think, your boy from...
No, when it was... I was 2007. The year before that, it was like 2 or 3 years before, maybe 4 years before that. I think it was Champ or somebody.
That's right. Champ did have a crazy year with the
Broncos. So Champ had 10 one year too. But people don't understand. Like, I didn't start till week 10. Like, that was my first career start was week 10 against the Colts.
You with the starts.
So I only had 7 starts that year. But I had 3 interceptions already because played against the Raiders, got a pick against Dante Culpepper, and then we played against Houston. So like the 3 weeks that I had back to back, this is played against Houston, had 2 picks, 2 touchdowns. I had a fumble recovery for a touchdown. And then the week after that, we played in Minnesota is when I had the 109-yard
Man, talk about that
return.
for a second, man. That should have never be broken, never will be broken.
Nah, it'll only be tied. And then after that, so you go Houston, Minnesota, and then I finally get my start in week 10 versus them on, I think it was November, whatever, 11th, 12th, or whatever that was. I get my first start, and I'm having 3 picks that game. So it was just a trifecta, like 3 weeks in a row where I would had an opportunity to make plays. And after that, that's when I became a full-time starter.
I heard, real quick, I heard EJ say recently, shout out to Ezra and James. He said on what's my man? Oh, Shannon Sharp Pod, Club Shay Shay. He said when he first got to the league, he was like, yo, this kind of easy. Did you get any of that starting off like that? Like jumping out, I got 3 picks, they ain't even been playing me this whole time. Like, did you ever feel like, especially with that early success, like, yo, this shit might be a little too easy?
Man, let me give you a storyline how that all that led up to that. So like I knew I wasn't playing a lot. I was playing nickel. So God rest his soul, my boy Paul Oliver. You know, me and him used to go out every night. Like every night. And one night we went out, man, and I was like,
San Diego a good city.
San Diego is a good city, man. But it's just like son came to me. I was just like, you know what? I told him, my boy Giles Tucker, who was there also, who played defensive end. But I told him we was all out. And I was like, you know what, dog, I'm about to take over. Just like that. I was like, I'm changing everything. I'm about to just take over. And from that point on, I just changed my mindset going into it because, like, I just felt like I was I better than everybody? Yeah. But it was just like, for me, it was slowing the game down. Like, that's the thing that people didn't understand.
The game's so
like,
mental, bro. Like, look at everything you saying right now. The game's so mental, man. Life is so mental,
like,
man.
People fail to realize it's more mental than it is physical.
For sure.
Especially at the next level. Like I always tell, like now I tell my DBs, play chess. Like every time you match up with a receiver, it's a chess match. You don't want him knowing your next move. You don't want him knowing nothing that you're gonna do. You don't want to know, I press all the time. I'm gonna use my hands, but now this time I'm not gonna use my hands. Like I try to tell my guys it's a chess match, but it's just like everything that we do is a mental part. If I can slow the game down and make it simpler for myself, then that's what I was doing. And I had a great DB coach, and Kevin Ross, who played 9 years in the league, and also my other DB coach was Bill Bradley, who we call Wild Bill. But they just let me be me, and just let me go out and go play the game. And I had the opportunity to just learn so much because that offseason, when the new coaches came in, I sat down with Kevin Ross the whole entire offseason. And we broke down Randy Moss. We broke down every single receiver that we was gonna play during the season. We sat down and broke down every single receiver, their tendencies, what they like to do, what's their favorite route, splits, and all that stuff. So once I started learning that stuff and how to do it the right way, it actually started making the game slow down a lot more for me. Because my rookie year, I came in, I didn't play for a whole entire year. So my first true action was Monday Night Football against Oakland Raiders my rookie year. So it was like everything was still moving fast to me. And that going into my second year, once I got Coach Ross and Coach Bradley, they gave me an opportunity to slow things down for me and be able to learn the game mentally rather than just depending on my athletic ability.
I'm trying to see what your shit talking bag look like, man. So you picked Peyton off 3 times, man. You talking that shit to him? What you doing? You just vibing?
Nah, I wasn't.
No, being humble,
bro. I wasn't talking. I wasn't talking no noise.
Man.
Like what? For real. Like I wasn't talking no noise. I honestly did not talk trash. That's the thing.
That wasn't your thing. That wasn't your bag. No.
I laugh at people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like people like, oh man, I'm finna blow up. Man, I just like, okay, cool. Tell your quarterback to throw my side then.
What was it like playing on the other side of Darrell Reeves?
It was fun. I knew I was gonna get ball. I knew I was gonna get the ball. I knew I was gonna have a lot more opportunities, at that point in time. Not only that, but people fail to realize, man, me and Reeves never really played a true full season together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like 2010, pulled his hamstring week 2. Week 2011 he got hurt. 2012 he ended up tearing his ACL like week 5 against Miami, and then he was gone in 2013. So like me and Revis really never truly had a full season together of us playing every single game together. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
What was it like
I
locker
love
room?
it.
What was it
I
like
love
locker
it.
room wise and like preparation wise being around them?
Man, see for me and us being together, we sit down and watch the film and break down all the receivers together. Who he was going to cover that week, who I was going to cover that week. We sit down, we took our notes, and we tried to make sure that we understood everything they was going to do. You know, from like I say, from like splits, understanding formations, where they're aligned at, and certain things, and that helped me out because I got to see how he studied. He got to see how I studied. So, and the thing about us was, man, we were so damn competitive. Like, man, we was going to the games like, okay, we can't let this kid or this cat get over 50 yards. That was our goal. Can't catch more than 50 yards a game. And if we did that, we was going to win a lot of games. You know?
No doubt. Lagging a little bit, Crow.
51 minute mark.
Yeah.
I up my internet speed today.
Just for the day, huh?
Nah, I'm gonna leave it up.
Bro, you lagging way behind, bro. That's still talking, ain't it?
This one I do shit in slow motion.
Hey, Harley, you can take him out,
Man,
and then you come back in.
Bounce him out, let him bounce back in. Yeah.
Gotta hit him with that. Slow. Let's see. The boy still talking.
Yeah, you know you got bounced out. Yeah, you can catch up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Probably dropping some more damn gems too.
I got some. Yeah. You got next question, CJ. You want to go?
I bet.
It's gonna be a smooth episode. We don't need a whole lot. We don't even need like a bunch of national topics, dog. This shit's
It ain't nothing.
fuck all that. Huh? We'll be on this
It really
all
ain't.
night.
Yeah, and it really ain't much. No,
Ain't much. Yeah, we ain't finna just force it.
I was like, man, what we gonna do next week? I have to get back in my producer bag.
No, we gotta get guests heavy, man. I'm working on a few.
Yeah.
Trying to get some guests in, man. I want to get Q and Quan.
Ooh, that'd be
That'd be dope. He doing public office stuff now? Or?
He do it, man. He's just big into like Palm Beach County politics and stuff, and just charitable.
Oh, okay. So he not. Yeah, he just like a figurehead and help out, do stuff.
I think that's the next step. You know, I grew up with his wife. That's their bag. You know what I'm saying? So I expect them to, you know what I'm saying, make that type of lead. It's gonna be interesting because I don't think he's like great with like or comfortable with all that public speaking and, you know, that type of shit. I know he's like got a big philanthropy heart, but
right,
politics is different. Wife come in and take care of that portion.
Right.
Because he won the he won the Walter Payton Manning.
Yeah. That should be big for him, bro.
That's a huge reward.
That's some international recognition for like humanitarian shit, man. That's
a big time award in the league. Real big time.
Yeah, he do big shit, bro. Like in the Baltimore area, in the Glades, he do a lot of shit.
Corey, you down?
I'm here.
We gotta get you some new Wi-Fi.
I'm still driving. Nah, bro, I'm out of these streets, bro.
You ain't got no bars, man. That's what it is. You ain't got no bars.
Nah, but hey, if I took a picture and sent to you in on the Twitter thing, bro, it'll show I got all 4 bars.
Man, I don't know what's going on.
All
man.
4. I'm sitting right in front of Whole Foods because I just grabbed some food and stuff because I'm about to go cook some garlic noodles, the crustacean shit. I don't know if y'all ever had crustaceans in LA, but
man, Crow, you ain't cooking no nothing, man.
Cook right now.
That boy say he finna whip it up.
It sound fire. Like 420.
Yeah.
You know.
So you
that shit sound great.
Cooking.
That's all I do is cook, man.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, you might got that Tallahassee in you for sure.
That's why,
man.
That's why he was number 1 with a protege.
Right.
Start the football season, and he can cook.
Yeah. This guy.
Boy, they ain't stand a
Can't
chance.
Stop, man.
Oh, we got the FSU athlete, and he know how to cook.
Well, hey, you know how when your grandma raised you, boy, you learn how to cook.
Oh, for sure, man.
Right.
On Saturday nights, cutting up collard greens and turnip greens with and getting them in the water in the sink so we can put them in the pot for tomorrow.
Man, listen here, man.
Them worms used to bug me out, cuz.
I'm snapping peas and all, man. All type of country shit.
Hey, nowadays they not
in the water though.
Yeah, nowadays they not clean the greens out the mud nowadays like that. Nah, they get them
in the bag at Publix. Yeah.
Think about this. I still clean my greens that way, even though they already be cut. Bro, I still put them in the sink and put salt on them.
Yeah. You get all that pesticides off. That's what's up. Cooking with Crow. I like it. Just start your YouTube, man.
Right. Man, Crow had a crack. My wife had me watching your reality TV show a few years ago. I said, man, I gotta get Crow on this show. This was a few years ago. You and the family were doing some reality TV.
I love that damn show, man.
I ain't know nothing about. She said, "Yeah, I think he's from Florida." I turned this shit on, like, "Oh, that's fucking Crow." What the hell? There's lawnmower shit out there, man. Like the hell, Crow got going on.
Man, my wife is creative as hell, man. Like that was, that whole show was her.
Right.
Like that, but that's all my wife do is try to create shows, man. Like right now, she's trying to work on something now. So hopefully that comes through and we can add other Black successful families in, man, married couples, and show them that, man, that Black couples, man, we can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not uncommon, like for us to be married, with another Black woman and have a successful family, man. Like that's what we're trying to show.
I think that's dope, man.
I like that.
I thought it was dope. Just overall for your image and everything, you know what I'm saying? Because of the overall perception to the average person is a delinquent father or something, but you get a whole different perspective when you turn on that too. So I thought it was a good look for you, bro.
Man, I appreciate it, man. And that was the whole thing my wife wanted to show, man. It's just like, man,
the real
too many people just like they don't know the true inside. They just know what people say. Right. Like they don't know the whole spill of it. They don't understand, like, bro, you really do try to do everything you can for your kids that's not in the house as much as you do for your kids that's in the house. Like it ain't just you just signing the damn child support check over or sending money over and that's it. Nah, it ain't like that, man. Do I have hard times at times with my kids that's outside the house? Yeah, you have that. But what man don't? Like, you gotta think, man, I was 22 years old doing a lot of stuff, made a lot of bad decisions. But at the same time, man, the beauty that came out of it is my kids. Like that's the most important thing, man. Like my kids came out of that, and that was more important for me because at the end of the day, like I try to tell people, man, during that time, man, I was lost, like big time. I was looking for things and ended up having my kids, like, and that I found my joy in my kids, and I try to do as much as I could when I had them and when I didn't have them during that time.
That's real, man.
Real shit.
That's definitely real.
Yeah, I like that. Just the idea of shining that positive life, on the Black family, man. I think that's real important.
Man, we get bashed too much, man. Like especially as Black men.
Right.
We get bashed too much. How we not no good? No, it ain't a point of us not being a good father. Sometimes it be hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes it be hard, man. Like people don't understand how hard it be sometimes dealing with some of these women, man. and it's just a point of like, when you deal with toxic people, man, they spill that junk over into your kids half of the
Ooh,
time.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
and you try to combat that, by trying to be a good father. And by you trying to be a good father, you still could be labeled as a bad father because you're not in the household. Bro, I don't have
Right.
to be in the household as long as I'm calling my kids and doing what I'm supposed to do, checking on them and seeing how their grades are, doing the things that I'm supposed to do, and they can come see me anytime. They can call me about anything, and I'm gonna make sure they have it. You know, and that's the beauty of being able to have the resources that I have. I can be able to do that for them.
That's
That's
real. And you ain't lying, man. It's a bad stigma that you have to be in the house to be contributing or to be in the child's life. No, that's not the issue. That's not the point at all. You can have
it
that same. Go ahead, man.
it almost make like and from like different mind space. If you're not in the house, it could almost make you feel like you unworthy and quit.
100%, man.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, like I tell people about my story, and then you hear about other people's stories, though, and it's like, bro, you dealing with the same thing. You got one thing, I got seven. I got seven other,
Right.
7 other women I got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, now that my kids are older, like my youngest that's out of the house, they 13. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's like, bro, I don't have to talk to y'all no more. They can
Right.
talk. They
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
call me at any
For
time
sure.
they want to. They can come and ask me for anything that they want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to
Yeah.
go through the moms anymore. I don't have to. Hey, when is your next appointment? When is your next doctor's appointment? Hey, ask your moms this, and this. Like,
Right.
it's just a point. Nah, they can just call me like, hey, Dad, I got this going on, and I got a track meet, or I got a basketball game, or I'm playing football, or whatever it is. Can you come? Yeah, like, yeah, I'll be there with no problem.
That's what it is, man. That's the other thing. Some people fail to realize some people really love their kids. You know, like you can have a
Man.
lot and truly enjoy your children, man, and enjoy,
Man, I enjoy every minute of them, every minute of them, man. Like, it's like the conversations that we have, you know what I'm saying? Even the fights that we have, man, they gotta know that, man, yeah, we're gonna struggle. Like, we're gonna have struggles. I struggle with the kids that's in the house.
Right.
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like, that's just part of life. But we growing together, we trying to make things better for what it is and how it is, and that's all we can do.
Amen.
No doubt, man.
Appreciate
How?
that life coaching
Yeah,
session.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That was fire, man. We have a life coaching in a little minute. That was fire shit right there, man. A whole lot of gems. Your exit from the NFL wasn't on your own terms. You kind of went out with the Kaepernick and kneeling. What's your viewpoint of that now? Being that, I mean, Cap is still trying to play ball a little bit. Where you
Mhm.
at with it?
Like, I know you had some words about how that situation went down, and you feel like you wasn't done playing football, right?
Right.
Man, I felt like I wasn't, man, but honestly, I was. Uh,
Why you say
I
that?
and I said that because from the mental standpoint, I wasn't I wasn't all the way in, like, mentally. My study habits changed. Um, I was already talking about retirement. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't there. Like, I wasn't there mentally all the way.
You think that's
And
just for my bad for interrupting, but you think that's just for the grind of just football over and over, going to camp over and over? Because that's something you've been doing your whole life, so to
no,
speak.
no, I didn't love it as much as I used to. Like, the grind I love, the process I love, and as I started getting more into the years, that love for the process, that love for that grind and everything, the mental aspect of it, and the studying and all that, it wasn't there for me no more.
Mm.
Like, I can sit down and study. Yeah, I can watch 3 or 4 games. I can tell you what you're gonna do, and after the first 3 games, give you your whole entire spiel. But it's just like the details of me taking notes, the details of me understanding alignments and stuff like that. Like, I stopped paying attention to. You know.
Do you think the politics took the passion away a little bit?
No, I don't think politics took the passion away. I just think for me it was just like I had dealing with injuries. Um, not being able to be 100% because I was dealing with a hip injury from year 3 when I fractured my hip. So I was basically playing on one hip for the last 8 years of my career. So I was basically playing on one hip. I like right now, like I'm 38, bro. I gotta get a hip replacement probably in the next year or two.
Damn.
I was playing on a degenerated hip because I fractured my hip. First game of the year, second quarter versus Carolina. I fractured my hip, cutting the offensive lineman. So it's just like that. At that point in time, it was just like I'm dealing with this shit. I'm not happy. I'm not being successful. I'm not having the success I would have on the field, and my mental aspect, it just wasn't there. Do I feel that me taking a knee took it away also? Yeah. I got cut. I think it was the fourth game of the year. Yeah, after the fourth game of the year, I think we played Jacksonville in London. Took a knee in London, and I got cut on that Tuesday, October 4th. My last game was October 2nd, so I got cut on October 4th. And it was just like, damn, like you say I'm playing. You say, well, you cut me because my playing guys are getting healthy, but you gave up. We didn't have a 100-yard receiver. And the 4 games that I played in, as soon as I'm cut, you gave up 189 yards to a guy that had no name in Chicago. I think his name was what's his name? Whatever his name is. Some receiver from like Purdue or Vanderbilt or something like that. Was a rookie or in his second year, but gave up over 189 yards. So was it me or you just cut me because it was more political? And that's what I felt like. Because at that point in time, like me taking the knee, I was getting death threats there. They was getting hammered about losing sponsorships. People want to take sponsorships away because I was taking a knee. So you know what it is. It's about the NFL is about money, right? So the way they gonna keep their money is I'll get rid of this guy and I can keep my sponsorships. I can keep these guys around. I can control everything else. And at that point in time, that's what it was about. And I'll do it all over again. Like
so talk about the death threats. How was that? Getting those type of messages off of, standing up what you believe in and supporting what the issue was. And a lot of people wanted to misconstrue what the actual message was behind it.
Yeah, everybody wanted to make it about the flag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, honestly, the flag has no meaning to me. Be honest with you, it's just a piece of cloth. To me, as a black man,
to you is everything. That means a lot, though. To you, for sure.
Black man,
right?
It's a piece of cloth to me. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like that flag didn't represent me. That flag wasn't about.
Oh shit!
Oh man. This got to be the man. This is the white man doing this. Harlem, this is your people's, bro.
Damn.
Harlem hit the lag button, man.
Oh hell no! You ain't gonna blame that on me.
When you said flags, my uncle served.
Hell no.
I know Bill Burr said no one's saying your uncle did.
God damn it! Damn.
Oh, don't do us like this. Can't talk about that no more when he come back. Fans is watching.
No, you talking that real shit though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Flag talk.
This is about to be fucking gold.
Have him start back right where he was when he comes back, so that
yeah, for sure.
last time he went out, y'all went in a different direction, so it's gonna be hard for me to like.
I know. Now I want to kind of go back. We was kind of talk to kind of go back to that.
It's gonna be hard for me to merge the last lag together because y'all went in a totally different direction. So this one, try to like whatever.
Just leave some of the lag in there, so like they can hear like our fuck ups, so they kind of know what's going on when we bring them back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They get an idea what the hell going on, so they think we idiots.
Yeah,
like, them motherfuckers just changing the subject like a motherfucker.
Hey, it was so funny, right?
Be dumb as shit, like idiots.
Still said to you is very important, right? I was sitting here saying, me too. Never mind.
No, I'm about to say me too as well.
Yeah,
but because everything, my reason of saying that because everything is perspective. Like,
right.
It may mean something to somebody else because of their perspective of how they live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The shoes they in this country, but
Crow
from
got
us,
too
like the
real.
meaning's a little different because shit. We'll let Crow
He got
say
too
it.
real. He talking about as a black man.
That shit get
cut the shit, cut this shit, cut it.
It wasn't no gradual lag or nothing. That shit just went straight
out. And that motherfucker on the LT, the towers too, they been listening in, man. They done cut my dog Crow out.
Oh man.
Fuck.
And we thought this whole pardon thing didn't have censorship. Boys got a button one way. Right. They got a button, man.
They definitely listening to no shit, but
damn, that was good.
That shit ain't give us no gradual lag and nothing. Just went straight to just wild shit. Just all right, we'll wait for him to come back. Let's try to wrap it up too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, dog, we're gonna just keep talking.
Yeah, no, that only thing I had left was just pretty much talk about his son, AJ's recruitment. Just kind of been in that situation.
That was the only thing I had left.
Yeah, current state. What do you think about current and this him coaching at A&M pretty much?
Yeah.
Oh, we back now.
Oh, see, man,
I ain't gonna talk about the flag no more, man.
We talk about the flag no more. That's what it was. As soon as you start talking that, hold on, Kate. As soon as you start talking that talk, man, they cut you straight out.
Hey, going perfect.
I ain't gonna talk about the flag no more, dog, man. It cut us out, man.
You was being a little too real, man.
Nah, it's perspective, man. Everything's perspective, bro. And he was making a lot of sense what he was saying.
Like for me, like that whole process, man, it was just like people wanted to just draw narratives, and honestly, what pissed me off even more was just like nobody really wanted to, like nobody wanted to really like try to clean what the narrative was talking about because most players didn't know what to do. They didn't know because they were so worried about losing their endorsements. They were so worried about certain things, man. Like it was just like, damn, if you worried about that, then we damn sure gonna lose this.
Right.
We're gonna lose the meaning of what the true meaning is and the narrative behind what we were actually standing up for. You know what I'm saying? And that's what kind of like pissed me off. Mm-hmm. Even after I was cut, like, you know, nobody really wanted to take a knee until them sons of bitches, you know, just 45 wanted to say them sons of bitches don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, was you doing it because he calls you guys sons of bitches, or are you really doing it for the true meaning of what we're taking a knee for? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I think, like, the narrative kind of change of what we try to do. Cap kept his narrative what it was, and that's what he kept it for. My narrative never gonna change because I felt like everything I did for that is for to give my black community an understanding that it was I can be a voice for them because I can use my platform. I can do that stuff for them and go from there and understand like the injustice that was going on. What's crazy is like I told this story before, is that I got cut on a day that I was actually working with the DEA and all the mayor and all that stuff. Me and Robert Mathis and one of our long snappers, Matt Overton and stuff, went and go sit down with these guys to figure out how can we get community policing into these cities where the neighborhood would know who the police is through the community. Let his ass get out the car, walk around, show them that, look, you don't have to be scared or anything with me. I just want to be here to help when you guys really need it. I got cut on that day, actually trying to do some community service work, and got cut on that day, on that Tuesday. So it's just like, for me, it was just like, man, we talk about what we want to do in our communities and everything else, and then we doing what we supposed to do, and I still get cut on something I was doing something, trying to do something positive on, and have a shed light on. And we had a great conversation, like 3-4 hours worth of conversation that we had that morning. I got cut around about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. After that, so man, I was home within the next 48 hours. I drove home. I packed up the whole apartment, bro, and was gone. Pissed.
Man, I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you. It's crazy how that situation played out. But like you said with NFL, man, it's all about the dollar. Crow, you mentioned that you know, you could the relationship you have with your older kids, I can just pick up and pick up the phone and talk to them and call them. How is it to have a son in AJ and Crow Jr. that's going through that process right now and going through the recruiting process and what you did, you know, and how you were speaking to us in the previous podcast, you remember all that stuff so vividly. And so for your son to kind of go through that process, how was that for you?
Man, it's good, man. Be honest with you, man. What I try to tell him is, honestly, bro, I try not to even be in the process. I want him to learn the process himself. I give him tips, pointers, make him understand who's lying, understand who's telling the truth, and make your decision off that. You know, like when you go into visit these schools, listen to how they talk, understand how they talk, and ask them how can they help you develop. How can they develop you? You got a 3-year plan when you go to school. You know what I'm saying? So how can they get you through that 3-year plan? Academically, I'm not worried about. He's gonna do that. He's gonna excel academically. I'm not worried about that part of it. What's my 3-year development process once I get on campus, and how can I get how can I get myself on the field as quickly as possible to contribute to this program and help this program as much as possible. Like we're not worried about no damn NIL deals and all that stuff. All that stuff gonna come once I start playing. I'm not worried about none of that. And I try to tell him that this main focus, if it's about football, be about football. If it's about the money, then you ain't gonna last long.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just try to spit him through it that way and just make sure that he understands that everything he do, he got to be professional about. You got to carry yourself in a way that's gonna make you look professional, make the program look professional, but also make your last name look like be what it is. Because your last name is your resume. Your last name is your Fortune 5,
King talk, man.
your Fortune 500 company. So how can we make that be what it is, and how can we move forward to make that company, make sure no stains are on your last name and on your name, period, when you're going through this process?
That's real, man. Keep preaching.
All
right, bro. Last question before we get you out of here, man. You know,
I got one more to go ahead.
All right, you get into coaching at Texas A&M. You're doing your thing over there. How is it like being on the coaching aspect on the college side of it? Just talk about that and where you want to go with it.
But my end game is being a head coach. That's the end game. At a Power 5 school, I want to be a head coach. Getting into this, man, it's been hard. It's been kind of bizarre, crazy, but like through it all, man, it's just me just trying to find my way through it. Like, you know, me being a former player, man, it's hard, bro. It's hard because some people get intimidated by you, man, and what you know. And like they just sometimes people just think that you just a football player and they can use your name for recruiting. Like, nah, man, I don't use my name for recruiting. I actually want to coach. That's just something I really want to do. This is something I got a passion for. This is something that I love to do. I love teaching. I love seeing the kids once they catch on to it, the expressions they get and how much excitement they have and all that stuff. I love that part of it. But it's hard. I mean, I'm gonna be real with you, man, because I'm the kind of person, man, I'm outspoken. I don't care if I hurt your feelings. I'm gonna tell you how it is. And if something don't work, I'm gonna let you know. You know, and every way, you know, you get coaches like, oh, my way is this. I'm like, well, have you ever played in the league? Because I've done it. I've played for many different coaches, you know, in the secondary defensive coordinators, and they all had a different way of doing it, and it all worked. But at the same time, they listen to the players and they let the players understand that yes, it's your defense, so we need you to see it in a way that will make us successful and make us both look good. So that's my thing. It's just hard for me, like you said, man. I'm so outspoken, man, and it rubs people the wrong way that I'm outspoken. You know, because I don't. For one, I'm not the one to sit here and sugarcoat nothing. I'm not sitting here for these damn kids and these kids only, because I want them to have success. I want them to be successful in life on and off the field. So if I can talk my experience off the field, if I can talk my experience on the field, I'm gonna give it to them, and I'm gonna give it to them raw. And I think that's what's helped me in recruiting. Like when I go out on a recruit, I don't have to sit here and tell these people about the program. I don't have to sit here and tell these. Listen, this is what you're gonna get when you come here. You got a chance to come in and compete. I'm not giving you a starting job. I'm not telling you that you're gonna be a starter. but you can come in and compete every single day to make you great, and I will make sure that you out of here in 3 years if you do what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna give you the tools. I'm gonna give you everything you need. And when you recruit, man, it's all about these kids got to understand. I'm gonna let you be you. I want you to be you. But along the way, as you being you, what I can give you is football knowledge. I can give you the experience. I can teach you things that other coaches can't teach you. And that's just the whole me being and playing 11 years in the league. They can't give you on-field experience. They can't give you on-field situational football. They coached it, but they haven't played it. And that's the thing that I try to give to them and try to be real with the parents, because at the end of the day, it shouldn't be about a transaction. Like, my
Right.
thing is, when I talk to these kids, it's more so about that mentorship and lifetime mentorship. They can go to another school. I don't care. You can call me at any given time, and I'm gonna make sure I find a way, if I know somebody in that city, to make sure that you're taken care of. Like, that's my thing. Like, it's not about, oh, this kid's a 5-star, this kid's a 4-star. He needs to be here. He's a high-rated kid. I don't care about that. If you're a football player, you're a football player. I want you. And that's the thing that throws me off with this whole college football crap, man.
It's the NCAA this time.
Right. Well, everybody listening.
Yeah. You answered my question, so we good, baby.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Man, tell Jimbo give you the Wi-Fi in the IPF, bro.
Right.
Like you're in the IPF, man.
Again, but I'm just,
Yeah, man. That was a great interview, bro. That was a great interview. I'm glad that was the last question.
Yeah, that's all I have for Crow.
Yeah, man. Great interview, man.
Yeah, if he hop back in, we'll just close it out.
I mean, he dropped me some gems on the Lords of Keys, though, bro.
Oh,
like
man,
even the shit he was saying when he got his mind right and he locked in, and how the game slowed down for him. But that's life shit.
Mm-hmm.
That focus, bro. Like that's life shit. A lot of shit what he was saying from a mentality standpoint. Like that's why football is great and sports is great for kids, because that mentality can translate to life on a lot of different shit, man. But great conversation. I'm glad we was able to get part 2 with Crow. There you go.
man, listen, man, this joint's so raggedy out here, man. I don't know.
Man, tell Jimbo to give you
Hey, bro,
the Wi-Fi.
I'm over here with this cricket Wi-Fi, man, and it ain't working.
It's all good, bro. We was actually rapping anyways, man.
We just
We glad
wrapping
you got
it up,
a
man.
chance.
No, yeah, that was the last question we had though for you, bro. To be honest with you, man. If you want to finish up the last little piece you were saying.
Man, no, honestly, I was just saying, man, it's just a mentorship that I want for kids, man, and it shouldn't be about transaction. I don't care about no number 1 class. I don't care about none of that.
Right.
Like I'm caring about these kids' lives, and that's the only thing I'm worried about. I'm trying to be impactful as much as I can, because I feel like this is what God has given me my purpose to be. From the mistakes that I made, the decisions I made, I can help. I feel like I can help these kids in a way that nobody else can. Like I tell people, name you a coach that blew $13 million and still had success in the NFL. They can't.
Hey, that's real though. That's a gem
They
right
can't.
now.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I blew my whole entire first contract. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't smart. I didn't have the right people around me. You know what I'm saying? And it hurt me in a way for like just moving forward. I have 5 other contracts, but just like it hurt me in a way of not understanding how to be financial literacy and how to move about it and do things and how to invest my money in the right way. It took me into year 5, year 6 to understand that.
Forget like financially what you
like
learned.
Me having that knowledge of it and being able to pass that down to them is something that I want to make sure that they don't make the same mistakes, man. And that's what it's really all about.
What'd you learn about people when you after that? What'd you learn about people in that process? I know you learned something financially, but what'd you learn about people losing that type of bread?
Oh damn.
Oh yeah, I got in it. Got too big for my britches, man. Try to get an extra question in.
It was a good. It was a good one too.
Hey, don't be talking about us. Hit the button.
Yeah,
man. I want to get Crow into the Kush house, bro. We gotta get it.
Yeah.
I had an Anquan question that I didn't get to, man. That's what I really wanted to ask, but we get some. We'll get that conversation another time, man. We'll get back into this. Well, we was talking spring football.
Yeah.
If he come back in, I still want that question answered, bro. I don't give a fuck how choppy it is. They hauling ass.
Oh shit.
Who's spring game?
We were in my spring game.
Okay, I was coming off.
Yeah, I was coming off wide receivers. I think I pretty much summed that up. Tight ends. A lot of production there. Looks like we got some good depth there. All in all, even saw Mammarelli, who's largely regarded as kind of that blocking tight end. He had a nice catch for a big run in the little game too. So it's good to see him get out there. I think tight ends, like I said, a lot of 11, 12 personnel stuff. Hearing Gattis speak on it, he's very excited about that room. He's real high on Will Mallory, so let's see if he can get the best out of him. But when Will catch that thing, man, Will look like he got them cinder blocks tied on. He remind me of every time I used to watch Jason Witten play my own boy. One of my best friends, a big Cowboys fan.
I don't know how he got open so much, but he did.
Bro, every time he would catch it, I was like, he's so slow. I think I'm about that fast right now.
And the routes just be so, oh my God, like how the fuck is the man getting open in the NFL?
That was like me playing when I first started playing college ball. I come home, start playing flag against plumbers and shit, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Like how this fucking mailman keep beating me, bro, on bombs, man? He's
right.
Shit.
Sneaky fast.
Yeah. I used to say his secret was they just always thought that was another tackle out there. Whenever Jason was out there, that's the tackle. He's an ineligible receiver. Don't worry about him. But
Witten understood defenses and where to sit at in zones and all that. Yeah, he know it.
Nah, he ain't do it on accident.
For sure.
He joked about it, but yeah, he was doing something right for quite a long time. So, so feeling pretty good there in general as well. The defensive side, right up front in the trenches, still not the answer's been looking for with edge rush. We did bring in a transfer from UCLA, a Gude. So hopefully he can push that room a little bit. Nobody on the outside really impressed outside of Cyrus Moss, but he's still real thin right now. He's probably about 215, but he's long. I can see what they like about him. Wingspan. Ooh. Oh man. God. Pause.
Clip that up, Harlan.
Damn it, man. Yeah, that was pretty terrible.
We got a you fucker around here, huh?
What? Okay. He's a guy that I can see the upside with. He was just shy of being a 5-star. He was like number 37 or something like that. So ton of upside with him. Interior, I thought looked pretty good. Generally speaking, Liechtenstein, he's playing on the second team, but he was pretty disruptive. He had a sack, pass breakup at the line. He's a big guy. He's another 6'7" guy. I mean, Mario's making a real concerted effort to get like some really big guys up front, which makes sense because, he had success with Eric Armstead and Quentin Buckner. Both of those guys are like 6'7" guys, just huge, mammoth, like Calais Campbell type guys. So he's looking to load up in that regard and get really, really tall, physical specimen like that. So the interior, I'm not too concerned about. DN still, we gotta find some pass rush. Getting to the linebackers, they did not look bad in the spring game at all. I think the starters were. Oh, I got it on here. I think we had starting. Let me make sure I get that right. I had it right there. Flag and Keontra. It didn't look too bad, but it looked like they rotated Flag to the second team at one point too. Gilbert played some linebacker as well. He's just been that guy, and I think I remember somebody coming through. I think Gil probably been missing playing linebacker the whole time. I thought he could have probably put on a little more weight and came down there, but he's just got that aggression, that attitude. He made a good play during the spring ball as well. So nobody looked bad. We don't have that star talent, obviously, but they looked a hell of a lot better than they did last year. And it's spring, so I don't even really pay much mind to it. But I will say, we just in general look like a much better football team to me. And with all the missed tackles that we experienced last year, which is just embarrassing, just none of that. Guys look sound, look to be in the right positions. Everybody seemed like they were in tune. And so not bad look there at linebacker at all. And then in the secondary in general, the safeties look like everything we thought we would. Cam wasn't out there, but we can get deeper. You got Balaam's back out there, and I think Washington, if I'm not mistaken. So we got some depth there at safety. No issues there. The pleasant surprise to me was cornerback play. And Coach Steele had said that he was happy with that room, which had me like, huh?
Well, the receivers mid, so
yeah, that might
again this spring.
Shit, I remember that going from. So that's my thing, right? But I remember that shit going from spring, not going for spring, going from our fall camp last year about how good our DBs were looking. But shit, it was going to the worst receivers in the goddamn ACC.
Right, take it with a grain of salt. But I did at least like the guys were around the ball, in position, making good plays on the ball. I mean, you're gonna get beat regardless. Y'all both DBs, so I know y'all know that. But the key is to
I never got beat. Never lost.
Never lost. They never let you play.
Got beat. Brother, please.
Brother, please.
Never lost. So I just thought they look more sound technique-wise. Guys seem to be in their pocket. Yeah, I don't think we got, the guys to blow the top off. But you still
got bro. Yo.
Man, I can't keep working on it.
You're an animal in this segment, man.
No, you're the animal.
No, bro.
Don't use football.
No, just fucking with you, man. Get your shit off.
Y'all boy stupid, man.
You're being childish, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Say stop, man. I can't continue to work in these conditions.
Nick got frustrated with Dan Tubbs on State Miguel. She's like, "Hey, yo, man, listen, we're gonna be getting this type of stuff off, man. It's regular football lingo here, okay?"
I'm tired of this shit. That's how Gabby used to be all the time on Storm Surge. He'd be like, "Huh? He don't know nothing about that."
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right, I guess. But let's see. Yeah, just cornerbacks in general. Corey Couch looks, he still looks small, but he played position well. He had a tackle for loss. I think like in a reverse. Look good all in all. I was pleased from the entire game. To be honest with you, everything I saw, there were no new concerns. Because
line of concern though, right? You had some guys out. You said,
yeah. I say once we're 100%. I still think we're pretty good at 7, maybe even 8. So, yeah. Because even so, the Sagapalu kid that came in from Oregon, right. He started at right guard. He's a shorter dude, but he is the strongest guy on the team too. He looked pretty good out down.
How short is he? Is he Miami short or is he like regular short? Because
he college football short.
I'm just saying, what's short?
But don't put it on Miami.
No, y'all be lying sometimes, so I don't know if we get
everybody be lying. Everybody be lying. You think Jordan? How tall the guy Jordan Travis listed at?
Yeah, they definitely lying.
Now Jordan about 6'1". I give him 6'1", legit 6'1", but I think he's listed at 6'2".
Yeah.
No, Jordan don't look small now.
No, Jordan
looks small. Yeah. I'm just saying, whatever his height is, it ain't his height.
No, I think he's listed at 6'2", but seeing him in person, he's legit 6'1". I give him 6'1" for sure.
Ain't shit.
Yeah,
Anyway.
enough of the De'Aaron King height joke.
Nah, yeah, a good one's a good one. But yeah, that's all that's my big takeaways, I guess, essentially. Got you said you want to get into your recruiting stuff?
Yeah, man. I think we could talk a little recruiting talk, man. I think all the streets want to know. I don't know if we got my guy ready, man. Hit up
But Larry, y'all just
Graham.
check the chat, Larry. Y'all.
Coffee.
We just gotta. Oh,
I just got to decommit.
No,
I mean,
a commit from Messidor, the kid from West Virginia. Yeah, that we talked about on the last show.
Defensive tackle transfer.
Yeah,
the transfer decommitted.
No, he committed to Miami.
He committed. Oh! I'm like, what the hell?
Our class small. Ain't no decommits except John. But go ahead.
Well, now, yeah. What do we have them on to talk about that recruitment and how that went?
We gotta get to George. We can start off our talking. If he pull up, then pull up, man. But the streets is ready for this conversation.
Yeah,
a lot of talk about Mims.
All right, that'd be perfect timing then.
Yeah. Let's get the conversation started. He'll pull up in a little bit. Yep. But we had a conversation about Mims on the last show. A lot of clips were clipped up from it. Florida State was feeling good. Miami was feeling talking greasy first, and then Florida State started feeling good.
Started talking greasy as well.
Y'all started talking greasy as well, man. Great day on the timeline, man. Shout out to everybody listening from Twitter, man. All participants, man. Everybody getting their shit off. Miami fans got their shit off. And Florida State fans got their shit off. And then it flipped a little bit. And then
fans got their shit off.
Yeah, we were just able to get our shit. Thank God we had this SEC rule, right?
Right. Y'all can sit back and
just laugh at both a little bit, man. So from your perspective, man, what were you hearing? We were talking about it in the group chat as it was playing out as he was on the visit, CJ. So from your perspective, what were you seeing?
From the FSU side of it, man, it was a great visit from all accounts. Everything was going well. He was actually supposed to, he came in that Wednesday. He left that Friday. Yeah, so that Friday, the word was he was actually supposed to commit to FSU that Friday. Had the whole commitment edit made and all. He's supposed to go into like an offensive line meeting or something like that and commit to all the guys within the meeting room. That time was supposed to be like 4:30 p.m. Round 2-ish or something around that point in time. He had to leave the visit abruptly due to a situation. One of his best friends had passed away. Rest in peace. I think it was in a car accident, if I'm not mistaken. So that was real tragic news. And after that, just the whole vibes were off. He wasn't really feeling the visit and had his mind elsewhere. So Mike and his staff told him, go home and take care of business.
Couldn't close the deal.
Couldn't close the deal. And it's crazy because, like I said, everything was playing out for him to not really leave campus, because I know for a fact the hotel was booked until Saturday. The hotel was booked until Saturday. So
damn, man, how y'all know this shit?
Inside,
hotel
man.
booked.
Inside,
you gotta get the screen.
Which hotel was it?
The AC Marriott.
That was on Twitter. You see, like they was at the hotel. The whole city of Tallahassee was at
out there. Oh,
camping out. But no, that's the newest. The shit they laid it out nice. That's the newest hotel in town. A real nice hotel. So they rolled out the red carpet just for Dan Kirby to come back in and said, "No, I'm just playing and snatching back." But again, though, so I guess during that point in time, once we get our UGA affiliates on, they could tell exactly what happened from the Georgia standpoint from that point in time. But my assumption is, hey, once he got back into Georgia, the whole Georgia staff started working the phones and, did what they had to do to bring him back in and I guess got to a common ground in order to bring for Mims to take his name out of the portal and go back to UGA. So it was just a crazy situation, man. We started hitting the smoke on that Sunday that he could possibly withdraw his name from the portal and go back to UGA. At that point in time, I was like, okay, it could be just another BS rumor. The longer these type of situations draw out, it's going to be all kind of rumors, going with it.
Right.
But that smoke became
the reality here. That kid, he's like, my options are really Florida State and Miami.
But nah, because he had USC come in, he had Texas come in. I do think the only coming from that, taken away from that recruitment, if he was to really,
he had all the options in the world. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah. Aside from the SEC, which he probably wanted to be in the most, I feel like Florida State was the team. If he was to transfer, that would have been the team. But it's just crazy how that situation panned out, and he just went back to Georgia. Larry, you can give you guys a side of what went down, and as far as what did it went down
from the go, man. That shit was never happening, man.
Yeah, y'all knew what was going on. I didn't. So when we was talking on the show, I said I figured he would visit.
But my thing is, how do they run with that whole? I mean, they had the whole visit plan laid out and all from the Miami standpoint.
There were some people saying that he jumped in the portal because of Miami. That's why I was just like, let me just chill, let this shit play out. But I don't know where they getting some of this stuff from. But having and Graham Crawford, they'll come on together because Graham was the one that broke him getting into the transfer portal. He real connected to the UGA program and the family a little bit. The 100 Sanford podcast on the Roll Up Network. Y'all be sure to check them boys out if you ever need some Georgia content. We got a Georgia podcast, but he broke the transfer. And even from his he didn't break the who I forget which writer broke that Miami was leading in this. And
Rusty Manziel, and then
right.
Gabby took that shit and ran off on the plug twice with it. Boy laid out the whole visit. He's gonna be at the spring game. He's gonna be staying here.
Hey man, I don't think Gabby. Somebody told Gabby that shit. Gabby, I don't think Gabby made it
because he told somebody.
I hope he did.
I don't know who told him that story, man, but he needed to reevaluate that source.
No.
He can't tell him. The visit was laid out. He can't tell him that. The whole, you know how when you get those insiders, they lay out, oh, he's going to be doing this at this certain time, a spring game.
Yeah.
He laid the whole damn visit out verbatim.
I mean,
had the streets bubbling, bro. They thought that shit was over with.
That man mama say she's going to church on Easter Sunday, man. She ain't gonna be nowhere else but in church on Easter Sunday. I don't know where they get this shit from.
Man, she still can't tell her ass, man. They can't tell her ass ate some Guthrie, slapped some FAMU cheese and just got up out of there. Mike gotta learn how to close, bro. That's just real good. You gotta learn how to close, dog, because that's a reoccurring theme, dog. That's two that have been. Y'all had fans at the line saying it was gonna be a bigger get than Hunter too, man. Y'all was getting y'all shit off the lines. Y'all was in y'all bag.
Really creative. Yeah, you got to close, man. We've been to the finish line for some two program changing guys. And she just got to finish. Even the first go round with Mims, we was right there in the end of it, but when it came down to it, couldn't close against Georgia and couldn't close against them twice. So that is true. You got to learn how to close. You definitely got to learn how to close.
Yeah, couldn't close on Bob Stoops either. You had him right there at the finish line. Did y'all ever see that picture where they had everything set up that day for a press conference?
Man, that's the boy. Let's address that real quick.
No.
Something was supposed
to tell the truth.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't care about the truth.
Let's keep the lie going.
Let's keep the lie going, bro. That could have been a random picture, but I'm telling you, I remember seeing that shit.
But it was a random podium, and then it was just the whole timing, and then this motherfucker was ready for Bob Stoops and all. You know how that shit goes.
People be lying like shit.
Like a motherfucker, man.
But like someone on the timeline, and this shit was they was treating Mims like fucking Bigfoot, man. Someone's on the damn timeline like, why they seen Mims at the South after he left? I seen Mims at the South Florida gas station,
bro.
I couldn't get a picture of him. Like I couldn't get my phone out of town. Like what the fuck, bro? Like
we've been weird like that too, man. We was like that with Jacob Eason, man. When we got into his recruitment, that shit was so weird, bro.
He just left Foot Locker.
Yeah, he just left Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn,
for sure. No time his flight leaves the Gainesville Airport, what club he went to, his shoes are dirty, bro.
Man, that was
a wild ass.
That person knew what type of gas the motherfucker pumped and all, bro. He pumped 93. Oh my god.
They said, man, that boy showed up in some goddamn Crocs gym shorts with a t-shirt. He didn't take that shit serious at all, bro.
Man, my dog said he ready
underwear t-shirt at that.
Yeah,
the little joint.
That shit was inside out. I seen the tag. I was like, what the fuck? He got the paper tag on the outside.
I think he had on some long johns with the car.
Yeah. Boy had coal in his eyes.
He woke up at, man. He just told his mama and said, "You going down there because you told them people you going. Now you go down there and you go tell that coach in his face. Yeah, he lied then. Yeah, go in the room. I'm about to come in now. Yeah, I got a pen. Yes, man. I'm coming. Okay."
Y'all was challenging Miami for who was in the space is longest.
Oh yeah, they went crazy with the spaces, man.
That shit. I think y'all challenged Miami spaces for the
only thing with Miami, them cats, they be having them weird hours of spaces. Them motherfuckers be on that bitch like 2 in the morning.
Nah, they got after dark.
Yeah, they got 2 after dark going on.
They get filthy in that motherfucker. I'm like, yo, y'all gotta change the name when it gets filthy.
Right, change from Kings, so you ain't affiliated with the Kings.
Yeah, don't associate with the football program.
Yeah, Lance got it, man.
Lance got it shaking, huh?
Yeah. Uncut Canes Talk, sponsored by these nuts.
Honey roasted barbecue.
Yeah, honey roasted barbecue nuts.
All the time being some nasty spaces. Yeah, but they labeled nasty. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going in to check the nastiness. I ain't going there. I'm thinking we about to break down film. And then they talking about people getting peed in their mouth and all. I said, oh, I'm out of here.
Whoa.
That's truth.
Insane. We gotta get the regular roll up spaces going, man. We get a schedule. CJ will be able to pull up, get his Florida State shit off and vibe with it, folks, man. Sponsored by Gramco, man. We'll get some bread flowing around the roll up network a little bit. Feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely share the love. But again, I just don't know what happened with that situation. I guess with the Florida State fans, man, it ain't over till it's over. And then let's talk about War Chant, man, with the craziest damn shit.
Holy shit, them boys was. Them boys counted what they say, counted chickens before they hatch. What they call
them? We was on Gabby here for running the fake 247 report. These cats did a whole commitment. He signed with FSU. Done deal. They were down on that shit and did a whole YouTube video talking about what happened in the details of the damn commitment. And they did that shit the first night. The first day he was on fucking campus, bro. He went on campus for more than 3 hours, and they breaking news that he was committed this, that, and other.
Full-fledged clown show, man.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Man. That shit was crazy. You know how nervous they had to be sweating their ass off, dog.
When they was praying that shit. They was praying that shit went our way, because if it went the way it did, like the blowback has been ridiculous. Man, I'm talking about the owner of War Chant, Gene Williams. He went private on Twitter. He putting out all the stuff.
Oh, man. They were fucking his mentions up, dog.
Oh, they was killing him. I know they was killing him.
Oh, he couldn't stand the paint, man.
FSU fans are already hurt as it was. You feel me? That we didn't get this 5-star left tackle that we've been covering for however long. They had to lash out on somebody. They went straight at Gene ass.
Got to tweet through it, Gene.
Gene ain't know what he was signing up for, man. He out here trying to be first. I'm telling you some shit, man. Trying to be first ain't the goddamn business I ever want to be in. I just want to have the funniest takes and jokes and bro, I'm vibing. I don't gotta be first. That's a lot of pressure with having to be first.
And that's the thing. We know 247 is kind of taking over the situation and Gene calling the voicemails, right?
No, I saw that, but
seriously.
But I was like,
that'd be interesting once we listen. If it really is somebody bullshitting, but
I like it though.
But yeah, so back to what I was saying, I forgot. But they kind of Newberg and Sinone and all those guys 247. They kind of they run the situation right now as far as the Tallahassee media in regards to breaking news and just being on the stuff. Zach is really damn good. He's plugged in with all these high school kids, so they're pretty much running the FSU side as far as the media perspective and recruiting and all that type of deal. So I feel like
jizzing their pants a little bit on the other side,
right? Trying to be the front runner, trying to get that positive news and get some, because War Chant is like old OG shit. Like that shit is like way back, like the first
it's the major shit. That was the original
rivals. Florida varsity, all that type of deal. So they've been around for the minute, but it's just it's caveman era. Right, it's caveman shit now, and I feel like they're trying to stay relevant, trying to stay afloat.
All that shit, caveman shit. To be real with you, bro, like it's just gonna take a little longer for everybody else to figure out how like Wild West, and you can do your own fucking media and build your own shit. But all that shit's a little outdated, man. You put your own flavor and be you and do this shit however you want to do it, bro.
It's all about the connections. To be real with you,
that's it, and working to it too. Like you network your way up to these connections, bro. It's Wild West with how we all communicate in the big three. You could talk to any of these reporters, me, you. It's really ain't that hard to do. Like you see what Polkway doing, building him a whole brand. I went on IG, I ain't realized he got like 30,000 followers or some wild shit.
Exactly.
Like it's not that hard to build a brand and do your media thing out here.
Build a platform, especially nowadays.
Yeah, but them boys just in their pants trying to be first, man. They
trying to be first. They're trying to get that positive news going, like you said, trying to get that good momentum. So And came back to bite him in the ass.
You a filthy fella if you relieving yourself at the strip club, man.
First time getting your bad bitch, that should be happening, Larry.
Nah, brother.
Yeah.
That's
First time getting your bad bitch, you might just be nervous a little bit, man.
Not at the strip club, dog. I'm not talking about.
I'm talking real life, not strip club action.
Yeah, I'm talking about the filthy fella who go there for that. That's nasty, man. You're not supposed to do that.
That's outlandish.
Yeah, these guys do it, man.
Egregious.
Yeah, that's nasty work, and you need to stop. You're not supposed to get that far, man. Do the rest of it at your house on your own, or if you got somebody there with you.
No, they have a package for that. Pause. They got a package that you can purchase.
You gotta pay for that one.
Yeah.
You getting the freebie off for the $20 lap dance.
It's South Florida culture. I don't know if everybody clubs work the same like that, man. I don't want to lead nobody down the wrong way and then they end up like Deshaun Watson, Larry Young.
You right. Because that is illegal. Now that I think about it, absolutely correct.
I'm just saying.
Nasty word. Filthy fella. Anyway, moving on.
They hop on. We can just bring them back in. And
they ready?
No, I don't think that's if they do hop on.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Who that? Oh.
Graham.
Man, Georgia boys ain't ready. I want to see what they had going from their perspective. We never had a shot at Mims. Marius Mims is his full name. Transfer possibility into the portal for the University of Georgia from a 5-star. Would have been a 5-star in the transfer market as well. We never had a really shot at him because of the transfer thing. I thought he could have got a waiver, but he wasn't really interested in trying to figure out if he could get a waiver. And then just weighing things out from his perspective. I think this is a new thing too that kids could do is just update NIL shit.
And that's another conversation.
You get into the portal.
It's free agency. It's just like NFL. It's like NFL.
Shit, I would do it if I'm back up. Why not? Like just to test the market real quick. Let me play with these streets and see. You know what I'm saying? If I get,
because I seen someone tweeted, man. Say for instance, Bryce Young entered the portal right now. Just to enter the shit. I'm about to enter the damn portal.
Man, Saban be like, man, get your fuck ass out of here.
Yeah, Saban probably will. But them boosters go forward that, but that's a good damn point. Who? Bryce? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Saban ain't with none of that bullshit, that fuckery. Like that should have in our program.
Them boosters or whoever go try to fork up whatever deal they can just to get them a little bit more. And of course,
absolutely. That's
the crazy part about it. You can really bid more and damn leverage more from your current university by just putting your name in there.
If you'll start backup, you damn sure can. If you're valuable to that roster and they know you got next, you damn sure can use that portal as leverage.
No, I think, like I said, smart move on his behalf because he was like, listen, I got, you know what I'm saying? I got people already looking at me, bro. I'm trying to feed these motherfuckers. Nah. Right. So can y'all throw me a little something this way? I know I ain't starting, but if I go to Florida State, I'm starting. Y'all got to be able to bag up something to put me in that neighborhood.
What y'all think? I want to ask Larry, what do you think about your man Ruiz, the family, how they be responding on Twitter a little bit?
Like, bro, from my perspective, he I'm gonna call it what it is. They on some whole shit. Simple as that, bro. Whole shit. Motherfucker pissed off because the damn G ain't looking at you from a recruiting aspect. You want to cry on Twitter? Well, you should be doing, man. Nah, motherfucker. That motherfucker should be doing exactly what he want to do.
Yeah, okay. I'm not mad at that take at all, man. Yeah, Alex Ruiz the Ruiz family have been doing I'm forgetting the name of what's his
Life Wallet.
Life Wallet. Shout out to them. I like them putting money into all these brothers' pockets, man. I fuss with the Ruiz family, but I like some of the
I don't have Life Wallet.
I'm gonna ask that towards the end because I still don't know nobody with the app yet, man. And I don't need nobody to get the app. I like how they move. Just put money in these boys' pockets. But he tweeted, Alex Ruiz, the son of Ruiz, tweeted, wish Mims nothing but the best. He is a man that needs to decide what is best for him and his family's future. That being said, typically a good business decision to not listen to what the other side has to offer. Mm-hmm. We will see him next weekend on November 5th.
Yeah,
I just think, man,
that's shit, man.
That's a little bit much, bro. Like that's just recruitment at the end of the day. And I think from if you're trying to help your program, then you just offer that deal once the coaches can land him. I think they're out of place.
You can also be fucking your program up in the future. Okay, well, shit. If I don't go to this damn school, is he really fucking with me, or he just? Well, we know he's not really
Right. What
fucking
they
with
gonna
me.
tweet? Like,
Right.
what is their family gonna tweet? I just think they out of place a little bit with how they moving. Like, there's a way to help the program, but you just there to help. All your opinions about where the recruits may go and the decisions they making with their families get a little touchy. With like, what's y'all place in all this, bro?
It's it's a culture shift for them. So like they're not used to, having that avenue, I guess. So it's kind of like you giving, a kid new money and watching them be irresponsible with it. Because what he said wasn't wrong, but from the position of where he sits.
But how did he know that though? How did he know just because he visited? I mean, that.
Well, no, I'm just saying the principle of it is always good to see what both sides got to offer. Now, how he knows is that I don't know that. I don't know how y'all know none of this shit. Unless you just know somebody who knows somebody. Like I know somebody who knows somebody.
Yeah, we know it's good to hear like whatever size, dog. But like
I just don't think he should say it.
Yeah, that's crazy to like put it out there like that. From a lot of perspectives, and I don't know. I got my shit. I don't want to hog the mic.
It's no, I mean I agree with your take. Essentially, I think it's rookie business. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And part of it is they're rookies to the game. So I'm watching them make rookie mistakes. Like, you're not used to having this platform.
They fans and they get emotional, but like you said, the platform, right?
It's different now because exactly what you basically got are fans with some money, and now they got eyes on them, and they still tweeting like fans.
But I'm gonna tell you, like
things like that.
What's I don't want to judge like nobody by university, man, because that shit ain't that damn serious for me. But the distance of themselves like could very easily happen in a lot of instances if they're not careful. You know what I'm saying? With how they're moving. The University of Miami could very easily be like, yo, man, like you guys are doing too much. And I think that at least that needs to be a conversation of like you can't be getting involved in the regular recruitment. The NIL deal and all that stuff is after you figure out if you want to go to the program, then you can talk some business and negotiations. But if the kid ain't decide if I don't want to be even in the city of Miami, then there's no two sides to hear. Like why are we talking business when I don't even want to be in that city physically? You see what I'm saying? That's why it's like,
and that's what programs get fucked up as far as this NIL and recruitment shit with which NCAA probably ain't really do too much about it because of someone's leniency, but that's the whole Saban shit that he was talking about. Like we're using it for recruiting, and that's clearly what the angle is there. But we know it goes on. But it's
a clear violation the way they tweet.
How you tweeting, yeah. But it's certain ways, it's certain steps of that process before let's talk a little business and what you could do, what you could get.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
You gotta start a relationship. Like I think it's disrespectful to start a relationship off with money talk. Right. And something that can offend certain families. Like bro, like come on, bro, like don't start this shit off of like
that was the whole Miami angle, so to speak, on from the time on Twitter. That whoever said he's looking for a big NIL, it's a lot done deals coming to Miami. Like, bro, we ain't got no damn relationship with each other. That, like you said, that's a lot of families. That's weird to them. That can come off as you're not genuine in the situation, and then we know when you're not genuine in a situation.
It becomes transactional, like Pro was saying, and then like it becomes transactional too if it don't go south, and then it's like, oh, you ain't want to hear the transaction talk. Mm-hmm. I just think like I don't even want to I like what they're doing because I think they are helping the University of Miami and the players. They helping out, but I think like it could get a little touchy with their coach.
It's rookie stuff. It's new money stuff. Like vibe. Sometimes people just that's why they say most like lottery winners go broke. Because you just dumped all of that shit in their lap. And they don't know what they're doing. You know what I mean? So, like, they got all this power dumped in their lap. And instead of vibing and chilling and being like, yeah, I do my little thing. You probably running around the clubs going, I'm Life Wallet. Yeah, that's me. You know what I mean? Like, instead of them seeing you and being like, yeah, that's the Life Wallet people over there. The guys over there. I think they'll calm down. Because I agree with you. Like, going out and saying stuff like that could be drawn back to the program. It's a bad look for the program. And then you might have somebody sniffing around, even though we all know everybody's using it as a recruiting tool.
Correct.
It's clear as day. I mean,
They be like,
That's
oh,
him.
everybody
Yeah.
picking on Miami. I just say certain things you could just avoid, just like
just-
surface level stuff. Just being a little bit more careful how they move.
And
And I don't
as
even
far as
think
the
they're doing that egregious.
relationship,
Just go ahead.
no, I was gonna say just real quick. I think as far as the relationship, I do believe Cristobal was recruiting him at Oregon, but he didn't get a chance to visit. So there was some connection there. He couldn't visit because of COVID. So
Yeah, then he still has a relationship to build before you start
yeah,
talking about
absolutely.
money. Yeah, that's what I'm
Absolutely.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like most people had an initial relationship with this kid. He's a 5-star. So every coach in the country has some form of relationship with this guy. At least the top programs. But you just can't. It just can't be straight NIL. We all know like all
Bush
the
League.
programs got a little money. That's Bush League, man.
Bush
You gotta
League,
be a little
bro.
bit more sexy with it. The approach is everything. That's gonna work with some kids. Some kids don't give a fuck. Like you gonna be able to pull up and say, some kids just want the bag, and that's cool too. But
Yeah, they Auburn Tigers. Shout out.
I think it should
Wore down knee.
I think all that should need to still be ran through the programs, and we can't have personalities and business people just being the face of recruiting.
Boys loving it, man. They've been them guys with the money, but ain't nobody knew. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like
know
you
if they
think
got
if
the
you
money,
just
man.
get
I don't be counting nobody money. I don't want to talk about people
Well,
money, man. But it's a lot of it
I talk
depends on
about
who
it.
you talk to.
If you're gonna talk about it, I can talk about it too.
I ain't gonna talk about it.
You ain't talking about your money. It's like you ever take a young bull to the club for the first time and just watch him go crazy. Man, I took my young homie out there when we was in Tulsa to the strip club for the first time. Cause
Tulsa.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, you gotta do something out there. It actually wasn't bad.
That might have been the worst experience that boy ever had.
That was Tulsa strip club, bro.
Well, for your first time.
First off, I'm gonna put you on the same game. You gotta remember, these women ain't from Tulsa that's stripping. They're from Dallas.
So how far is Tulsa from Dallas?
4 hours.
Okay.
That way they can have a separate life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Ain't nobody in their city. That's happening everywhere. That's what I'm saying.
As well,
Yeah.
but
So yeah, I'm telling you, I know.
I've never heard anybody brag about the Tulsa strip clubs. Is all I was saying.
I wouldn't brag, but I was definitely pleasantly surprised.
Yeah,
very
much.
much.
I mean, it's all big in Texas, though. So they was probably thinking there.
They had some good talent. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I was very light. Man, I'm not going to no strip club in Tulsa. Cause you out your mind. Them boys like, shit, boy, we went the other night. I said, all right, man, let me go see this old country ass shit they got going on. Go, oh god damn, hold on.
Yeah.
Give me some ones, cuz. Give me some ones. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, a lot of Dallas actual talent. So and OKC like 2 hours away too, so you get a little trickle in from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think they make it happen all in Texas, though, man. It's a lot of talent in the Texas, man. Every time I see a thick ass I don't know, Wagon Wednesday, what they used to call it. Every time I see that shit, I go look at the profile picture, and it's always Texas when it's something stupid and crazy that's trending.
That Haitian flag is always a W for me, too.
Listen, I went to Houston in whatever. I went to Houston like November, October, or whatever. Oh my gosh, boy.
No, go ahead. Expound.
Yeah, elaborate, my brother.
Elaborate, yeah.
You hear
myself in hot water. Go ahead.
No, you all right. You hear the damn rumors about damn Texas and this, that, and other. Houston, so you actually get that, man. Houston's one of those cities. It's one of those
I was in San Antonio.
There's talent everywhere.
Whew. I had tweeted, man. I said, bro, these ain't the same Mexicans we got in Florida. There's no way.
Yeah, man.
That's the workers.
It's some in the water in Texas, boy. There's some in that water, but Houston.
I said the same thing when I went to Cali. So, nah.
Same Mexicans, bro.
Yeah, Cali, I don't know about. Yeah, Cali a little different. Cali ain't got that southern juice.
Yeah, it's different.
There's some fine Mexicans in Cali though. That shit fire there. I gotta commit, man. Tyree Patterson, 3-star recruit. Out of Eustis, Florida. I don't know how. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. How
Eustis, Lake County. I know exactly what Eustis is.
Grew up around Gator country.
Yeah, Lake County.
3-star kid. I like his film. Questionable take because the wide receiver position is loaded in the state. So the Twitter streets went crazy when the kid committed. Just like the offensive lineman I spoke about with Miami last week. I ain't gonna go too crazy. I'm not too excited about taking a kid that's underrated. We say we don't like the star rating, but we care about it. Like just keep it a buck. So I would like to been a little bit more patient at wide receiver. I turn on the film. I like it. I like what I see. I think he's 4-star talent. Doesn't have top end speed, which we actually need at the position. So he doesn't feel a need. He's just a 6'2" kid that's physical. He catch some tunnel screens, get busy, do what he got to do, but nothing that's taking the lid off and giving us explosive type plays. It's forcing the pass game. Doesn't show a lot of running routes, the whole route tree, I would say. So I would say on paper, questionable take, just to keep it a buck and to keep it a beam with the fans. But when I look at the film and look at the production, 1,000-yard receiver, it's there. You see the size, the speed, the lack of speed. You can see from even his 100 meters. The time isn't anything special, spectacular. But the 247 screens and the ranking services do him a solid, I think, 86 rating or something like that. Solid 3-star in there. They'll probably figure him out throughout the cycle. But I think Mike Farrell and a few other recruiting gurus came out and said they thought he was a 4-star talent. But the wide receiver board is loaded and full. I don't know how many we taking. I hope we're taking at least 4. And then we can always shuffle. Take this kid now. And then maybe if the board gets a little crazy, I like Eugene Wilson. I like Aiden Mazzell. I like Tyler Williams. I like Andy Jean. I like Hakeem Williams. When you get me 4 of those guys, and then I'm still excited. The board is still the board. We had Gene on campus, former committee, University of Miami. He's originally from the Gainesville area. He put us at the top of his list. He still got Miami, Georgia, Texas A&M, Michigan, Florida State, and South Carolina on his top. He put us at the top of the list. I like where we're at in his recruitment. We get him, and like I said, one of the Eugene Wilson, Aiden Mazzell, Tyler Williams, and if Hakeem Williams. Out of that bunch, you're gonna get your top end speed. So I can see where they can find the speed in this class, but I can also see the gripe of the fans saying, "Yo, like, what the hell does this take right now?" Because that position is loaded.
Yeah. It being so early too, we know how the game goes. He could be pressed out of, pushed out of class.
Correct.
At some point. And this is still some early evaluations. Like now, all our coaches, now that spring ball's over, now they're gonna really get into their deep evaluation bag now.
You can actually get on the road.
Yeah, and then you just because like I said about us, we cast such a wide net. It's really big. It's national. Now it's time to start whittling down exactly where you're placing everybody. Because obviously you can't take all the offers you put out there, and I expect us to have a pretty big class. And they just gave that the OT Frankie Tanu. I'll get it right later. Yeah, he just got his 3-star too. And
no commit.
Yeah, and he's gonna be playing like I think LaSalle or something, which is like not the most competitive, from my understanding, with division he gonna be playing in. So project LaSalle, I think, is the name
Louisiana?
of the school. No, it's in Florida.
It's Florida. The hell's LaSalle?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think. Well, hold on.
One of them schools in the shopping plaza.
Might be. Like I said, it ain't supposed to be. It is supposed to be like some pretty low level competition, and he coming from Australia, so he definitely a project.
Yeah, that's always a thing too. Like the level of competition, you want to see these guys compete with other kids at camps and all that stuff. And they'll get the opportunity this summer. They should, especially with the program they committed to. I'm pretty sure they'll get some really good invites to come compete. So we'll see what this guy got. Billy Napier recruited and coached wide receiver at the University of Alabama. So I don't think this is just up to Kerry Colbert. Kerry Colbert is one of the guys on the roster, on the staff that everybody's keeping their eye on as a recruiter, because he hasn't been known as an elite recruiter. Even at USC, he's okay, good developer, but wasn't an elite recruiter. But he was coaching under Clay Helton at that time, who was on the hot seat most of that tenure. So everybody got their eye on Kerry Colbert. Suspect take. I'm not mad at the take. I understand why fans maybe have a gripe at the take. He may end up being, like I said, 89, 90 round, the 4-star round that ranking. I still think we could do better as far as like top end talent. I don't think he's a terrible talent, but there's some kids on the board that I'm looking at it. I just named, I think are better, and I know we in for. So also the number of guys we take. But if he's the bottom of the class, I'm not upset. Let it all play out.
Yeah. Real quick, it's LaSalle. It says in Miami.
Yeah, I'm gonna be keeping up with all the like random schools, man. So it's lower level. I probably just wouldn't know what it is.
You just don't know, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's the overall. But I was making sure I wasn't
a lot,
crazy. I was
a
like,
lot of
that's
new
what it's
type of
called LaSalle.
schools.
Yeah, Drummond used to be at a different school in the shopping plaza like every year. Shout out my man John Drummond. We gotta get Drummond on here. He down to come in the cush house, kick it and tell some old recruiting stories, man. Gotta get the old handlers.
Right. You ever seen Amari Stoudemire school?
What was
Amari
that?
Stoudemire was in Orlando going to school.
Back like, barbershop.
Yeah, it was like 9 boys. It was the basketball team. Boy was in a warehouse, in a abandoned warehouse getting taught. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Yeah, that was an HBO little behind the scenes thing they had.
Sometimes they ain't teaching shit in the nice classrooms anyway.
Yeah. We need all that. You need to work on your left. Your future ain't in all that, son. Let's be honest.
We done talking recruiting talk. What else I got recruitment wise? I'm trying to think. What am I missing? I'm forgetting something.
Make sure
that's it.
I got a couple. Got a couple portal entries.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, got a couple.
Keep climbing, baby.
Oh no, we definitely climbing. Well, I ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, dumping that dead weight. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so Jordan Young, receiver. Jordan Young, receiver. He left earlier. We're not talking about Kobe right now, but Jordan Young, 2018 receiver, been on campus 4 years, man. And we were really high on him coming out. Thought he was going to be one of those type of guys.
Yeah, y'all know some lies, big lies.
Oh yeah, we told some lies. This is the kid we used to call Abusement Park.
What a nickname! Larry told y'all about the nickname.
Yeah.
That's a wild nickname to give a guy that hadn't abused nobody.
Right, not abusement park, but the shit was perfect, right? But like I said, you gotta chill out on the nicknames until you actually shake something. So abusement park didn't really shake. Now within 4 years, he had 15 catches, 184 yards. I do think he could play, but it's not at the FSU level. So hopefully he finds a pretty good home for him. Kobe Ghost, tight end transfer. He haven't played it down at FSU the last couple of years. He's been injured and just quite frankly hasn't cut it during the time he was healthy. So shout out to Ghost and good luck.
That's the kid. Remember they let sign. He ain't never come to the campus.
Yeah. Sight unseen.
Sight unseen, baby.
And it was bad, man.
Look,
I got a beach house in Belgrade, baby.
Right, literally.
I'm in.
And we got a couple that made into the portal. Janarius Green Bay Knight. He was a 4-star safety we brought in. Couldn't really cut it that safety, moved him to linebacker. It just hasn't really cracked the depth chart. So look for him to enter the portal.
Oh, bro. Some people just need to know, like, they just need a good degree and just continue on life with.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people feel like,
where you going, bro?
Everybody's not, when you go to these schools, man. You
Arizona.
You got 80-some scholarship players on the team. Well, everybody's not gonna play, man. It's just not gonna work like that. And Jalen Ramsey said it all the time. Said it all the time when referring to what's the quarterback FSU had that transferred to Auburn, and then I think he was like FAU.
If they graduated, then I'm cool with it. Like just get that degree.
Yeah, he said maybe it's just you. You go to one school to other than the next school. Maybe it's just you. So you graduate, get a degree, you winning. But yeah, you graduate to get the degree, then go try to find a school. Then I can understand that. You want to play that last year, possibly somewhere you got your degree, cool.
Yeah.
But make sure it was them. Like it might have been them, man. Hold on, let me go one more school. But 3 schools, it might be you, man.
When you leave the University of Florida, Miami, and Florida State, end up with a degree from Southeastern Missouri State or some shit. I'm just like, all right, bro, you should have graduated first and then chase that other shit.
That last dream.
At that small ass school that you
because that good degree gonna be good for you at that point in time.
Hell yeah. That shit way more valuable. You just gotta make a business decision. Emory pump faked us like that and got him one more semester to graduate for the free ski.
Right. But
He earned
it.
I ain't mad at it. Do what you gotta do, bro. Shit.
Yes, sir.
You gonna walk away with that damn paper, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad.
Get it like Willie, man.
Paid.
Yeah, get it like my man Willie. If y'all don't mind.
Did we talk Willie getting sued last time?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, my bad. Touch me big.
Man, boy, they can't stand to see Willie walk off with that money. Let it go.
Nah, remember it's that player, that former player.
Yeah. No, that was a serious situation. But he heard Willie got that bag.
Yeah,
He wasn't even gonna sue Willie.
Let me
Wait, how much he got for Florida State? Oh yeah, put him on there too.
Right.
Put him on the paperwork.
We do have Eli Holstein on campus. Holstein. I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Tomato, man. Depends on where you're from. But quarterback is the biggest position of need and the biggest question mark in the recruiting cycle of 2023. Former Texas A&M commit. Still considering the Aggies. Also considering Bama, Ohio State, Miami, Stanford, Oregon. He'll be on campus this week. I think he's on campus today, actually. We're getting a little traction there. We'll see where we at with. He's from Louisiana. And I say traction. Don't get too excited and get you, you know what I'm saying, blow your wad and shit too
Silk
early.
said.
Yeah, don't do none of that. Silk said. Silk said. Don't do none of that shit, man. We got some traction there. He's on campus today. It's just trying to figure out the quarterback position and how they're recruiting. I'll be real with you, bro. Just watching the RPO shit. They got to get some guy that could do some shit that AR doing, because AR go down and nobody else on the roster can get busy and do the shit that he could do in a run pass option. Ain't nobody on the roster has the threat of run pass option to threaten shit for that shit to work. I got my shit bag real good right there, didn't I?
You did. I like how you doubled down on it.
Right.
My man
Gotta
CJ he got in his motherfucking bag. He did that a little bit earlier. He dropped about 4 motherfuckers.
Turning Samuel Jackson.
Right.
Samuel L. Jackson.
This motherfucker done went down the motherfucking wrong motherfucking way.
Baby Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel or Bernie Mac, man. Either or. Remember that Bernie Mac conversation on
So now add to his verb.
Right. You mean to tell me that motherfucking Bobby ain't got my motherfucking money? If I come to this motherfucking spot, motherfucking tomorrow, and I mean motherfucking business.
You got me.
That's a decent Bernie Mac impersonation off the dribble, though. I ain't gonna mad at it.
You got any other things?
CJ?
Nah, I'm just lying. We ain't got too much. Other than with the Mims shit, it's being in transfers, it's being dry for us after the spring game.
Sad situation for both of you fellas with the Mims thing, man. So I'm glad. I'm hate it had to be y'all. It had to be somebody, right?
He ain't signed no paperwork with us. I saw he signed the paperwork.
Well, you was talking greasy on the last show, dog. Like, you saw the clip back. Don't act like you wasn't talking greasy.
I said he'll visit. I said he'll visit. Because
you said more than that. Well, it's some confidence. You had a little air in your chest. Don't try to keep
I thought he was going to visit. And then it got closer and closer. I said, it look like the visit going down. Hey, man, that man did what he had to do. We ain't took the same L. We ain't had the same people saying that he already signed the paperwork.
Who took the worst L?
Them. They had the paperwork.
No, I don't think they said Gene said that shit. She just said
bro.
Like he said, and they doubled down with the video.
No, everybody after say nah, bro. They was killing War Chant, so nah, we weren't with that funky shit.
Nah, that shit got retweeted, and the streets had already been talking. It was a done deal, right?
Yeah,
so the streets said he was done.
I see y'all tweeting the Brinks truck out front. Y'all gave one of the coaches cigars. CJ, I don't know what the hell was going on.
Cigars. That was crazy. Yeah, the boys was getting a little egregious, but I ain't gonna lie. And that was for the
wow, bro.
And then my dog Atkinson ran off with the cigars. With
of course he did. He blowing up his there right now.
Right.
Hey, let's celebrate. Hey, there you go.
That TJ guy is all right.
Yeah.
TJ got it going.
Hey, that had to be y'all. We ain't got that.
Yeah, y'all did take the bigger L in that situation a little bit.
Way time. Bigger. Let's see. Not real big for us, except for quick tidbit. 5-star defensive lineman Vic Burley out of Georgia, 6'5", 276. It's still early. The only thing that was kind of notable is that he added us in his top 12. You know how these kids is. But he dropped Bama and Oregon. So interesting to see how they work that down the line. Kind of got into the visits from I ain't gonna list you to death. Y'all can go find that. And I'm pretty sure I went over a pretty good list of the visitors for the spring game. There were a few additions. But I ain't about to.
Y'all should have had y'all shit on the Thursday. What I saw when I see y'all list. Like,
that what it is. No,
yeah,
Andy Jean. No, because Andy Jean came and saw us after he came and saw y'all. So I'm glad y'all had y'all's on Thursday. So it looked like he was coming to both schools anyway, unless we both did it on Thursday. Why y'all could just stuck on Saturday?
No, Andy G, I like what we had in his recruitment, but I don't think there's a lot of crossover. But we had definitely, there was nobody we were avoiding with y'all. But I think y'all lost some guys to Georgia and a lot of other places that you guys could have got. So I think next time you guys should look into having a Thursday game, man. Especially how boring that shit was, man. Why
not gonna move like that. Off the saving tree. Not doing it.
He ain't even off the saving tree like that, bro. He stopped by like a year or two or something.
Was that like 3 years? Offensive line coach. Correct?
But okay.
Off the saving tree, man. Quit.
Yeah, I get saving tree, man.
You done had saving tree.
Yeah, all my coaches have been saving tree. The guy now is a saving tree. But
they don't all bear fruit.
All saving trees. I think the defensive guys are just different than the offensive guys. So when you say saving tree, I done had McElwain, and now I have Napier, and I also had Muschamp. Out of the three, the one that felt like the closest to Saban was Muschamp, the defensive guy. So when a lot of these offensive guys on that side of the ball, when you say saving tree, I get a little lost in the sauce. I'd be like, only one on that offensive side have done anything, and that's been Jimbo. The rest of them guys have been a little so we'll see.
Yeah. Other than that, we transferred Daryl Jackson. He's at Maryland right now. He's setting up a visit. 6'5", 300 defensive lineman. He's originally from
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah, we got him on a Thursday.
Oh, that same dude?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he coming down. He coming on the 30th, I think, though, is my understanding. Oh no, it's this weekend. Sorry. And he's also going to go see Tennessee on the 30th. So
nice.
See how that shakes out.
All position of needs, man. Another square up, dog. I ain't finna talk crazy, man. I ain't got nothing to give you, bro. I ain't got no shit talking.
Oh, that's April. Yeah.
April. No, ain't just April. I'm just saying we squaring up. No, that guy finna choose soon. It ain't just April. He chooses fairly soon.
Oh yeah, transfer. Yeah. Well, he's going to the 30th unless he decides to lock it down with us. So we'll see.
Who was that again? Repeat that again.
Daryl Jackson.
Don't worry about that. FSU. Don't worry about that.
You take an official to y'all? I know he swung through there.
Yeah, that was an unofficial, but we got the last official, like May 2nd, whatever weekend.
Oh, okay. So, I didn't know
you can learn shit from just the last show, huh? Just back to back.
This cat here, a local kid though, man. This is a local kid. But I ain't gonna say we got him, but the visit went real well. And like I told you guys prior, he's from Gaston County. Corey Fuller was his head coach. You got him on staff now.
No way y'all lose this kid.
Nah, it can be a way. It can be a way. We'll talk offline about that. But
I thought he said Florida was his top.
Yeah, that was before he took the visit.
Oh.
But he came to the visit. Then his best friend is also Joshua Farmer. He's one of our defensive tackles also. So we'll see how that play out. But he came for the unofficial.
There. I like it. But Norvell will jizz his pants early. That's one thing we do know. We just talked about
man.
Yeah, for the big guys, but not for the home fed, not for the homegrown kid. If you do, man, we're gonna have to
3 stars his bag, huh? He got that
3 stars bad. Yeah, 3 stars with potential. Oh yeah, we'll eat that all day. But no, Jackson is.
Reed was a 2-star.
Right, 2-star with heart, right? And that was you and fans. That was they go to all the damn time whenever y'all had a 3-star or whatever. He was a fucking 2-star. Like
the lack of recruiting resources.
Yeah, back then.
That's all it was.
That's why he was a damn 2-star.
That's all that was. Yeah, man, I don't never want to hear that shit again, bro. That's
now it's cameras everywhere, bro. If you're a 2-star now, at the end of the cycle,
you're a 2-star.
2-star, then.
Yeah, you gotta develop a little bit. That's all. Yeah. You might go pro, but your ass ain't Ed Reed.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, Jackson, I think he's gonna be a player for whichever team he chooses. He played his true freshman year at Maryland. Kid is huge, man. It was a picture of him, and what got me to notice how really big he is, the picture with him next to Gervin. They damn near the same damn size.
Huge, man.
Right,
Gervin, big motherfucker.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So to see those two damn neck and neck, like, okay, yeah, Jackson the player. But yeah, we'll see how it plays out.
They ain't gonna pause it.
What did I say? Yeah, I don't
neck and neck.
Well, hopefully the boys ain't neck and neck, man. But yeah, let's pause that. But yeah, shout out to Jackson. He's supposed to take the official visit. I want to say the weekend of May the 6th. That's what it was reported. stopped by for the unofficial. I know we got Miami lined up, and I think he had somebody else lined up too. Who's someone else lined up? If I'm not mistaken, Tennessee. So I think it'd be a big 3 battle.
We shall see.
Old fashioned big 3 square up, man.
Yeah, that fly. Other than that, just 2 offers.
Do what they got to do. 2 offers? Who you offer?
Yeah, just 2 real quick. He's only a 247 rank right now. Cameron James, 3-star, 6'6", 260 D lineman out of the Orlando area.
I think we offer him as well. We just got Crystal Ball from him.
Yeah, I was about to say, I seen he had UGA, UF, and Auburn offers. So I don't know. I guess he's starting to get a little exposure now.
Evaluations is slow, man. And what rankings say? I mean, some of these kids just gonna be like the evaluations, just like your supply chain, everything else is fucked up on getting your Hennessy out of the store and cars, trying to buy new cars, all that. Same thing with evaluations, man. Everything's still behind a little bit from the pandemic. So don't lose your shit if your program offer a kid with no stars right now. Just vibe a little bit.
Yeah, they're shaking out. Like I said, his offers weren't shabby. Once I looked at him, I was like, we ain't his best offer. And then
I'm sorry you feel that way.
I mean, UGA on there. Oh, no, I wasn't talking about y'all. I was talking about UGA. Yeah. Second best offer.
I'm sorry that you think Miami's second best to Georgia, bro.
Oh my God. I know it, and you know it too. And you also know Florida ain't even close to second to him.
No, I know we're ahead. That's why it's called the Florida Georgia game.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Anyways, real quick, let me get up out of here, man. I don't normally do this, but we did get a 2024 offer out to 4-star Michael Smith, 6'4", 225, tight end. He plays right here in Savannah at Calgary Day School.
Damn, boy, you done dropped Mary J. Blige and found actual talent, man, in the city, bro.
So what happened? Mary J. ain't actual talent? Wow.
No.
That's
actually
a bold
from the city.
Take, Cotton.
Actually from Savannah, man. See what can happen when you focus on your own?
Mm-hmm. She is our own. Thank you very much. Savannah, rest of the case. Shout out to the kid. Calvary is old school.
Y'all gonna land him?
Used to produce.
You gonna go by that recruiter?
He's 24, bro. I'll evaluate him for him. I don't get too excited about these young guys. I get out there and talk about his feet and everything. He's got a big frame already, though. 6'4", 225.
No doubt. What y'all think about UCF, man? They think they're state champs, bro. The boys got some jury. Nobody got more fake championships than University of Florida.
Shout out to Central Florida, man.
And they doing that shit by just playing y'all in a bowl game. Like, come on.
Hey, that's how we've been doing it. That's the metric we've been using.
We gotta stop.
There's no metric we use in the Big Three. If you're not in the Big Three, none of that shit matters. That's how inclusion matters, right? Like, you're not even included to be doing the head shit, bro.
We gotta stop getting these motherfuckers the airtime. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. No, they're not getting no airtime. Like, fuck them as an establishment, staff, and crew.
Hey, shout out to you, man. I love what y'all did, man.
They want the attention like that.
Shit was like classrooms, nigga.
Right. Larry, you ever retweeted on the timeline? That's exactly how we got to treat these motherfuckers. You got the whole Big Three huddled up, and you got someone off and they mention
you said we got the rings.
Right. That's cool. Man. Get back to the damn conversation.
Bro.
Right.
That's cool, bro. I like what you're doing over there. We got you. Anyways.
Back to the docket.
Yeah.
What's we got on here? We talked about the fight in the intro. We ain't even talk about that. What do you guys think about NBA playoffs? The only game I really caught from start to finish was the Celtic Nets game.
What a finish, right?
Oh my God, what a fucking game, dog. That's gonna be a good one. That shit can go 7. So. I hope it goes 7. Kyrie was in his shit. Out there, man. Kyrie was in his motherfucking duffel. I was hoping he put it off. Flicking off the fans and all that was great television. Just playoff basketball energy in the air, competitiveness.
Yeah, that's
a good ass series, bro.
Yeah, and I think the majority of the first round is gonna be bullshit. We're gonna get into the real situations in the second round, but that Nets versus Boston series, that shit gonna be premium damn basketball. Offense everywhere. You got Tatum and Brown, and bitches can score anywhere they want to. Kyrie and KD, that shit's gonna be good basketball.
Hey, tell my Ben coming back. They need some help on defense. You already know you got shooters on that team, so he ain't got to worry about shooting it. He
I
can't help.
I seen you on the free agent market looking for an NBA team. You think you can join the Heat?
Boy, look here. It's funny because my homeboy did that. He was a Magic fan. He torched all that shit.
You think he me? You think he me? Huh?
Well, when I first met him, he was a player kind of guy. Yeah, like he was a huge Shaq fan. And he was a huge Dwight Howard fan, Vince Carter. So he just followed the guys. And I was like, listen, I'm not arguing basketball with you when you get to just roll with the best fucking players. I don't want to argue with you. So then he landed at Orlando. So
nah, that guy don't understand life at this big age, man. You gotta choose happiness.
They were good back then. That was like Rashard Lewis.
Yeah, I'm a Magic fan.
Good team, yeah,
good team. Explain to me. I was there.
Oh, I don't know.
Great rosters, man. We had some shooting ass teams with Stan Van Gundy. We had some rosters at that time that was we put LeBron ass out of there. We made it to the finals. Yeah, motherfuckers forget that shit, dog. But we got there. We just got our ass smoked.
Spank.
But we got LeBron ass up out of there.
Yeah, it happens. Absolutely. That's the thing. Yeah, I wasn't being serious, but I do like the way they run their organization. Ironically, I got a Rockets hat on.
Let's get into some hot takes. We didn't even do your prize picks real quick. Did we do the prize pick ad read at all? No, we didn't do that shit at all. We all discombobulate a little bit. Right,
we been in big three for the majority though.
Yeah, that's why I want to hang out in this, man. We got to do the ad read, and then we'll do get into our hot takes to keep it moving. Man, I don't want to drag the people along into national news. We had a fire show so far.
Prize picks. Prize picks is the easy way to play daily fantasy. It's daily fantasy simplified. It's just you versus projected numbers. You can choose from yards, TDs, fantasy points, and much more. You can also pick from football, M&A, boxing, and soccer. Download Prize Picks now, and they will match your deposit 100% of the $100. Again, download Prize Picks now, and they will match your deposit 100% of the $100. Prize Picks, baby.
I hit on Prize Picks last night.
Man, shout out to the boys on the time.
And it's the perfect time for it too, man. Playoff basketball.
Mm-hmm. Man, them boys on Gator Twitter up like 35 grand.
Ooh.
40 grand on Prize Pick.
Ooh.
Yeah, I seen the boys talking about that shit on Twitter. I said, man, y'all we doing ad reads, man. Y'all getting the real bread. I need to follow y'all goddamn pattern, man. They hitting the lick on Prize Pick, man.
Hey, that's what's up, man. I just dabble. I'm up still. I ain't lost no money.
Screenshot, man. I was like, I gotta get in it. You gotta be in it to win it, Larry. I said, I gotta get in this motherfucker.
Absolutely. Yeah, I tell people that, man, I don't like gambling. I was like, yeah, when you lose, it's awesome when you win. That's why it's called gambling, baby.
I'm an entrepreneur, man, so I gamble enough already. That's how I be looking at shit. Like my life is a gamble.
It's like vices. Yeah, you can't have but so many. You can't take but so many gambles. You can't have but so many vices. Something got to go.
Yeah, for sure. You damn sure got to be calculated with your vices. Let's get into some hot takes, man. My favorite part of the show. I don't know how many we got.
I think we got 2. I don't know. How many we got, Harlan?
Whatever we got works.
Whatever we got works. All right, I like it. We got no other choice. But for it work. We'll go. I'll hang up and call in live, and we'll act like I got something to say. But anyways, Hot Takes is brought to you by the good folks over at spencersjerkyandjerky.com. Only made to order jerky that starts with a trip to the butcher to source tender steak specifically for your batch. Marinated 24 hours in freshly crafted marinades using only locally sourced produce and all natural ingredients with no added sugars. 5 staple flavors include original, Old Bay, habanero bourbon, mandarin jalapeno, and lemon pepper. Use exclusive promo code Big Meat for 10% off your order from spencersjerkyandjerky.com. Worldwide shipping available from, we're going to go Banjul, Gambia, okay, all the way to College Station, Texas.
Some wild. Are you trying to mail it to Meemaw?
Nah. We fighting right now.
Oh, y'all beefing?
Yeah, I ain't got my PS5. I did my part.
That's sick. Hey, Harley, man, play the tapes, man. What we got?
Hey, my name's Gene. I started warchant.com, and on behalf of the company, I want to apologize to FSU fans that we led astray regarding the signing of offensive line transfer Marius Mims. And as a result, we're offering free 3-month subscriptions to warchant.com. And to claim this offer, go to warchant.com and type in promo code premature Mims or tweet at us #premature Mims. Again, we're sorry for that report. Now I'm going to go put some Vaseline all over myself. Thank you.
God, I promise I did not hear that call, bro.
That's a sick guy, man.
It pre-jizz vibes, man.
Yeah. Supposedly some guy named Gene from Warchant.
Gene had a wild week, man. In this industry, bro, there's a few ways to go outside, and Gene picked the number one way to go outside.
The number one way. God damn.
Loud and wrong. Hell of a combo.
And then double down, triple down. He like quadruple down on that bitch, bro. Like all week.
Bro, they tweeted that shit and made a damn video. Damn.
Done, son. That shit started. I'm pretty sure they woke up, bro. Like when that shit was getting a little creepy on Sunday. Like, oh shit.
They had their nuts crossed like a motherfucker from Sunday to Monday, boy.
Hey, and it's crazy because we already knew, about the tragedy. So I was like, nah, it's still the bad guy. And because I had Miami people hit me up like, hey man, I heard he leaving. You heard anything? I said, because I had a little indirect Mims as well. I said, nah, brother, he's still gonna be a Seminole, man. Just had a situation pop up. But boy, oh boy, when that story came up, shout out to Kwame. Kwame must have had that motherfucking Google alert on, boy.
Man, I had tweeted that shit before. I said, man, we're gonna be able to double down on this Mims shit, man. We're gonna get a 2-for-1, man. Saturday night I tweeted, I said, we about to get a 2-for-1, man.
Boy, to pull a spin move right back to where he started.
Man, Kwame was looking for every update, boy. He was praying that shit didn't go out because we were looking like Miami. Oh my God, Kwame.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you something. When soon as that shit hit the portal, I tweeted, "Oh shit, I like that Mims is transferring." Kwame in my mentions, "Oh, you like that, huh?"
Pause. First off,
yeah.
First off, don't even ever say that to me.
I'm like, bro, why is he all lusty and just excited at the kid in the portal, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like he just knew. That's when everybody thought that he was heading to Miami.
Kwame was confident as hell, boy.
He was shit, man.
Yeah, he was.
Then he was on dead. Like 2 days later, he was on Gabby's fucking throat. Pause.
Oh, he was at his neck, and then the day after that, he had our damn neck laughing, saying, "We ain't never have a damn chance, man." Kwame was all over the damn place with it.
He's consistent, man.
Yeah, he's very consistent with his takes. I love it.
What else?
We got next one.
Yo, roll up. It's your boy Trey Pound, the moisturizer, a.k.a. Mr. Splash and Dash. All right, so on this episode, I'll line that shit up. Y'all boys got to pick a winner this time, though. So I want y'all to pick your best DB, because y'all got Crow on the show. Pick your best DB from your program and pick your best wide receiver and line that shit up and tell me who wins. But it got to be a winner at the end of each set. So that's my question. That's all I got. Salute to y'all boys. Great shit. Bye.
Damn. All right, so shit, let's get mine out of the way, man. It's gonna be Dion versus Pete, and Dion putting Pete ass in the damn shackles, man. Pete ain't getting off the goddamn line versus Dion. That's my take.
My personal favorite would be Andre. I'm trying to think, because he ain't gonna match up against the safeties, really.
Real quick, then, while you still think.
Go ahead.
You guys remember Andre Rock? Ooh, Pete versus. Come on, Harlan. That's disrespectful, Harlan. Come on, bro.
He got ramped.
Yeah,
what's going on? What is going on?
Young whippersnapper talking about Pete versus Ramsey.
I think he just want to hear. He just want to hear who wins. I guess. I don't think he's saying he's better than.
I like Pete in that one.
I like Pete.
I'm gonna be controversial. I'm gonna say I like Ramsey to win that one, dog.
I don't like it, especially in college. I don't know. In college, Ramsey he gave up. He gave us something.
I like Ramsey and Pop Warner.
Yeah, that motherfucker there.
All that shit.
We moved Jaden around so much.
Pass
Though,
it in the motherfucker. Lock his
that's,
shit down.
That's the thing with Jaden at FSU, man. He played in so many different positions. He wasn't really able to like lock in on one and just be great. He had a true freshman. He was a safety. The sophomore year, we moved him to that nickel star position. Then the junior, he was the full-fledged corner. So he didn't really actually hone in onto a position until he got to the league. But back to that take I was saying, man, when I lost my fucking train of thought. Remember Andre Rison at Michigan State, he was an All-American, whatever. I remember this quote Bobby Bowden had back in the day when Dion was there, because we had like a home and home with Michigan State those 2 years while Dion was playing with FSU. Said Dion caught more passes than Andre Rison did in those 2 games. Crazy fucking stat, man. Well, crazy damn quote when you put in the damn content. He caught more damn interceptions than he caught more actual pass receptions with Dion covering him. Dude was just that damn good. Yeah, go ahead, fellas, on y'all's take.
I'm gonna go. My favorite 2. I'm gonna go Jink and then Percy Harvin. I got Percy winning that. But yeah, that's who I got. What you got, Larry?
I guess if I'm gonna go corner, give me Phillip, kind of my favorite. But either one of these guys, if I went Phillip or Antrell, I got Andre winning either one.
I like that too.
He's just different. He's a different breed, man.
Who you got?
Andre Johnson.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go Dre.
I played against Andre Johnson in high school, bro.
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
Crazy different.
Yeah, like he's an early prototype, man.
Yeah.
To a lot of what you saw later on down the years.
Man, like a grown ass man, bro. I don't know if you guys ever Google a picture of Andre Johnson in high school, dog. It was insane, bro. I'm like, bro, there's no way, man. I'm a junior in high school. I'm like they want me to cover this motherfucker. Real quick story, man. So, like, I'm covering him, right? And the quarterback kind of rolls opposite field. So you get lazy as a DB when that shit kind of happens. So I'm kind of just chilling. Mm-hmm. And the quarterback slang that bitch like towards the center of the field. Keep in mind,
Dre does somewhere.
Bro, I'm in La La Land. I'm just like, who the fuck he throwing that bitch to? That ain't my guy. I see this fucking gazelle running across the field. Like, who the fuck is that? I look behind, like, my guy gone. That's him.
That's crazy.
Man, holy shit.
Wake up moment, wasn't it?
Right. Yeah. Be different.
Supposed to get to the sideline. You gonna try to give me some advice, like, bro? You ain't got enough coaching.
Ain't no coaching advice for that, man. Like, ain't no.
I couldn't run across the field, but behind him doing that shit. So even if I knew, goddamn it,
run a hell of a lot faster, son. All right, coach. Gotcha.
This man's a monster, bro. Like, a grown ass. When he showed up to Miami, he like a grown ass man, and like probably the biggest wide receiver on campus when he showed up, no doubt.
And couldn't crack the rotation. That's when it was good back then.
Nah, that was just because like some of that shit that Crow was talking about too. Because he could have cracked that bitch.
I forget who I was listening to talk about it, man. He said he was having his issues. I mean, he came around. He was a kid. Came around. I forget who it was, but it was a guy on the team at the time. I cannot remember. I don't want to misspeak now. But actually, I think it was Antrell. Might have been Antrell. I have to look. Anyways, moving along. That's it, folks.
Good question. Yeah, I think we had 2.
All right. Cool.
That's it. Great segment, great show, great conversation. Enjoy podcasting with you fellas today. What you learned today, Larry? Huh?
I learned that the amusement park is closed. Shut down for business. The rides will not be lighting up. You have lost all certifications, and we'll be taking it to the portal. I hope you know the portal is packed, baby. Don't forget about getting a good college education, man.
That's the thing, man. That's
real rap. Young men, if you're listening, or if your uncle and you tell them, man, just keep fighting at this institution. And then if it ultimately don't work out, give it one more year somewhere else. But they going in that portal, man, and they sitting there, man. It's a lot of guys. They have 4 stars next to their name too.
Yeah.
At one point in time.
They had
at one point in time, none of that shit matter no more.
It don't matter.
I hope you got some practice film or some relationships to foster it to get to the next spot, because that's what it all comes down to.
That's what it's gonna boil down to.
Who you know who gonna give you an opportunity to play again, man. What'd you learn, CJ? I'm trying to figure out what I learned, so I'm throw that bitch to you real quick.
Shit, I was trying to do the same damn thing.
And I actually had mine for once. I wrote it down.
That's the secret. When you at least prepare, you usually toss it to the other two people first, and then you just figure your shit out real quick.
Oh, and I'm sober too, so.
Man, what the fuck did
I'm drinking nothing but ginger ale tonight. That helps too. With my Jeopardy music.
Right?
I got that bitch on here for real.
Right.
Usually the first one out the gate too.
I know.
All right, y'all take a mulligan. Shit, I took one.
Yeah, I'm about to take a mulligan. I ain't learned shit.
I ain't learned shit, bro. I ain't learned shit.
All right, shit. That's enough learning for the day.
I learned that. This is what I learned. I learned that Crow really thought he was done, bro. Like,
I didn't know that either. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I felt like even though he did say that played a part in it, but he didn't. He in his mind he already knew that it was
right. Yeah, he was in retirement mode.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah,
that's one thing I did learn.
that. I didn't know that. Shit, you heard me say. I thought you had more years at the place. Said, nah, brother.
And we all thought physically it looked like, but he was saying from a mental standpoint that he just went locked in, like he went prepared.
Shit, I know. I know what I know. I ain't learned he fractured his hip in year 3. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah. That motherfucker gotta get hip. And people don't be knowing like
the shit they go through. Yeah,
shit.
Cats be 45 years old.
That's why they deserve a king's ransom. That's why they deserve a king's ransom, bro. They modern day gladiators that put their body through hell, man, and they deserve to get paid crazy amounts of money, man.
Agreed.
Crazy amounts being made off of them.
Right.
I'm glad. I'm mad I didn't get to the conversation. I want to talk a little bit about Anquan, man. But we'll get him back on. Eventually, we'll get Anquan on here to kick it with us, man. But I had fun kicking with y'all boys today, man. Roll up shit.
Peace.
Hey, y'all got a song?